Welcome to the WCB Podcast. This is the intro for episode 688 and 689, the middle of the map hunt camp episodes. Both these episodes are awesome, but very differently in energy, success, sleepiness, alcohol consumption, rambling, what you'd expect from hunting camp. Basically just hunting camp. So you're welcome, sorry, and thank you for being here. It's Thanksgiving week, the launch of these, if you're listening into real time. That's why I'm launching both of these back-to-back on the same morning, on a Tuesday morning, and not on Thanksgiving Day. So hopefully you can listen and annoy your family with our profanity on the drive to and from your in-laws' house. Have fun with that. Or if you're not doing that, you just listen, you're working anyway. Thanks. A lot of sales going on, a lot of Black Friday sales going on. We have one rocking at WORKINGCLASSbowhunter.com. FRI24, all caps, is the code for that. We have hang and bang shirts back in stock. We have a saddle version and a tree stand version now, and a bunch of other new gear coming to the store or already on the store or being updated to the store. We're going to be working on updating the look of our store. It looks very MySpace 2006. We're going to change that. It's going to get better. We've been busy hunting and traveling and all over the place and whatever. You know how it is. So that being said, ton of Black Friday sales going on. I know Black Ovis has it going on. We have it going on. Novix has it going on. Black Ovis, code WCB, works on top of that. Huntworth also has a Black Friday sale. Pretty much all of our partners do. But if you miss their sales, our code obviously still is going to work year-round if you're listening out of Thanksgiving time frame. A little bit of encouragement. I know it's coming to the end of November. It doesn't mean the season's over. Stay in there. It's easy to get burnt, and everything can change for you in 5 minutes, and it can be the best season ever. That one time you wanted to go and you didn't feel like going, you made yourself go. It can change. We have a lot of butt kill episodes coming following these camp episodes, and that's kind of been the story of the season. Doug is currently living that life. He is hustling, and he's putting the time in the stand, and we're telling him, it's like, dude, it's one of those years. Sometimes it just takes one buck to walk by, and your biggest year ever, the best season of your life. So keep that in mind. It could all change in one sit, and you forget about the struggle real fast with success. So anyway, good luck out there. Stay positive. I feel for you. The podcast is brought to you by all of these great partners. Kill Bottle Whiskey is a partner of ours, and you can get that online at the link in the episode description. One other thing, the Whitetail social event between WCB and Blackgate, January 25th, 7 p.m. to midnight in Winchester, Ohio. Link in the episode description to get tickets for that. Live music from Cody Christian, drinks and food, and we're thinking about doing a podcast and kind of just hanging out and talking about season. So that's another big thing coming here before trade show season actually gets kicked off. But Big Tine is a partner of WCB, code WCB 2024. Huntworth Gear, code WCB15. Old Barn Taxidermy, of course. Trophyline Mobile Hunting and Saddle Products, and packs and all sorts of goodies, code WCB. Grizzly drinkware, coolers, and hunting blinds, code WCB at Grizzly. Obviously, Blackgate trail cams. Come out to that Whitetail Social and hang out with us. Maybe win some cameras. I know we're going to do some giveaways. Novix Treestands, code WCB. They have a big sale going on. Let me find it. Things are going nuts here today. It's a busy week. Novix and Half Rack. If you opt in, email on the website, discounts ranging from 25 to 40%, 25% off stands and sticks, 30% off Novix accessories, 40% off Half Rack, 10% off ladder stands. That's pretty significant. So check that out at novixoutdoors.com. If you miss all that, code WCB, green Versa buttons in stock. Mountain Ops is a partner, code WCB at Mountain Ops, save 20%. DeerCast, our number one mapping tool, deer predictive movement tools. Leupold Optics, Aluma Trailers, alumaklm.com. Victory Arrows, Dialed Archery, the new proof is out. Rumor has it we're working on some WCB stuff for the proof. I'll leave that little nugget out there. Rogue Ridge e-bikes. I've already wrecked mine. Fun fact, but that thing's a bad bitch. I got the 1000. And Rack Hub. Code WCB at Rack Hub. That's a great gift for the holidays for sheds and deadheads and stuff like that. I got the match set from the Big 9, which you'll hear the story on coming soon. That's going on the brass, the drop 003. So thank you for supporting our partners, and thanks to our partners for supporting us. We wish you a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy these 2 fun camp episodes with caution, especially if you're listening with kids in the car. Explicit content. I don't need to say that shit anymore, but
I'm Chase Rolfson with Rubline Marketing.
This is Jeff Lindsay.
This is Michael Pitt.
Hey everybody, it's John Dudley from Knock on TV.
Hey guys, this is Jared Scheffler from Whitetail Adrenaline.
Hi, I'm Taylor Drury from Drury Outdoors.
Hey, this is Nick Mutt from Bone Collector.
Hey, this is Melissa Buckman.
Working Class Bow Hunter.
Working Class Bow Hunter. Working Class Bow Hunter Podcast.
Working Class Bow Hunter Podcast. Working Class Bow Hunter.
Working Class Bow Hunter.
Working Class Bow Hunter.
You're listening to the Working Class Bow Hunter. That's right, this is the podcast for Billy Joe Lunchbucket, the working man, just like me and you. My name's Travis T-Bone Turner from the Bone Collector. Thank you for tuning in.
Nobody pushes the envelope like Working Class Bow Hunter.
It's really not that good.
Those people on that pod, those hosts are a little unhinged.
Working Class. Working Class. Working Class.
it is the WCB Podcast, middle of the map hunt camp episode number 1. Hopefully we have 2, 2024. Eric, good to see your face.
Good to see you too.
Rachel, official member of Middle of the Map Hunt Camp. Good to see you.
Good to be here.
Devin. But damn, boy! He's on his phone and then just jumps into it.
Yeah, just out of nowhere.
First of all, Devin, people have been wondering where you were. I think they thought like
I fell off the middle of the map.
Yeah, you fucked up the friendship like Clint did or something.
Nah, what? Fucking no way, dude. We're like basically married, dude. We get a divorce, that means I get half the studio.
And I get all your alimony. Andy, what's up, brother? Good to see you.
Oh, great to be here, Kurt.
Good to see your face, man. You know what I appreciate about it, Andy? He talks me into doing things that he knows I want to do.
And I talk you out of them.
Okay. Moving along, we got a dash of Trophyline in this episode of Middle of the Map. Weston.
Good to be here.
From Trophyline is in here. Good to see your face.
Yep. Suffering this week.
It's all right. You're in Illinois, grinding like a true saddle hunter.
It is.
On public land. Just out here
doing it.
Getting it.
But it's been fun.
Is it Illinois or Illinois?
No S. There is an S, but it's silent. But our buddy Cody Christian, when he comes and plays here, he calls it Illinois.
Illinois.
Fancy. Which I think is better.
Illinois.
If we could cut out Chicago out of the state, we could call it Illinois.
Yeah.
1,000%. You know, that's just what we do. It's been tough hunting. Let's just get into it, right?
Yeah.
It's been tough hunting. I feel like, the day of recording, it's November 8th. There's going to be a couple week delay on this, obviously, because we're hunting. We're on our rutcation, if you will. It's not been ideal. It's been warm. Mm-hmm. Do the winds seem more inconsistent than previous years?
They've been switching all over the place.
It's like one day you just get 4 winds each day.
Yep.
And there's a lot of east and a fuck ton of south, and we haven't had a cold, crisp November day in the 20s or the teens.
It does not feel like it's November 8th right now.
It's a bummer. And so we need to just kind of get where everybody's at before we get to the big story, right? We know what the big story is by cover art if you're looking. But give us up to speed on your season, Eric. We'll start with you.
Yeah, the last couple of days I've been out and them little bucks are starting to chase, but that's about it. You know, there's nothing like crazy rut activity yet. But then other than that, that's all I've been seeing really.
Yeah, it's from my perspective, it's been slow. But by the time this launches, I think things will be breaking off as we get into later November.
Yep.
Like based on what we're dealing with now, I'm looking forward to like late November, like right around that Thanksgiving time frame. And I'm honestly looking forward to like that first week of December at this point, just because it's kind of been a letdown with the weather we've had. Like it hasn't been that crispy morning Midwestern.
Can't feel my fingers morning.
Yeah, I want that.
I want that too.
I want to be uncomfortable when I go, and I want to be mad that I'm like have a lot of gear on.
You know what it is? It's probably the deer gods wanting us to stay here longer.
Middle of the map hunt camp 2024.
It's gonna last a month.
Let's extend
Extend it.
Yeah.
I'm calling in sick. Fire the boss.
upgrade. That's basically what's happening. But I think it's going to break loose. I think right now, I would think based off what weather's an idea, the last few days, I would say like some of the big deer are locked down.
Mm-hmm.
But then you know what that means? Just in a few days, it could break loose, and then your whole attitude on how everything's going.
Flip of a switch, it could change right now.
I'll get my quick update. I'm trying to level up and pull off a hat trick this season. There's 2 deer that I'm aware of that I'm trying to keep both my archery tags for, and they're very large. And I just straight up, I just don't have a predictability pattern on either one yet. I thought I did for a while, and then it just kind of, it got weird. Like we're talking trail cam pictures the last week, almost non-existent of any deer in our area. Like you guys are saying the same thing on your properties.
We wake up, everyone checks their trail cameras, nothing overnight. Like
this is the time of the year though where it gets weird.
Yeah, like give me something.
Yeah.
Hey, so the other thing I was thinking about is since they're not moving at night, is that because isn't the moon almost like non-existent right now?
Well,
technically, we're in a red moon, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
For like at night or what?
During the day.
It'd be good during the day.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Here's the thing. Who fucking knows, really? But it's just not the movement we want to see. Like, I'm seeing yearlings and small bucks cruising, which to me, it's like, where are all the mature does? Where are all the mature bucks? I just have a feeling that they're locked down. Now, it could change tomorrow, and you get the best season of your life in one day.
Yep.
You know, it's all it takes. That's the best thing about whitetail hunting.
You never know.
You just never fucking know. That's
never know.
So fun.
But specifically this week, it's all mental game.
It's a mental ride, dude. That's the best way to
stay in the
explain.
tree. Like, you want to get out at 10 o'clock? No, just stay in the tree. As soon as you do, you regret it.
Yeah.
Andy knows all about that.
that was for you, Andy.
Exactly. Like we weren't seeing anything. We get down at 10, go get Casey's, and 10:30, multiple cameras go off with with mature bucks chasing. We're like, we saw nothing all day. You know, it's just, you got to be out there.
Them all-day sets are hard.
It's so hard.
They're hard.
But I'll tell you, too, leading into it, I always go back to the Nick Morris episode we did on DeerCast. Sometimes deer just aren't that smart. Go out there and go hunting.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Don't overcomplicate it.
Don't overcomplicate it.
Should take
No sit's a bad sit.
It's hard. The problem is I like the hypotheticals.
Yeah.
And I like the, what would be, mythology? Strategy.
Methodology.
Is that a word? Is that how it's said?
Methodology.
I like coming back. Like I heard through the camp rumors, Devin, that you think that I'm stressed out.
Here we go. Here we go. There's already fucking shit flying around your camp.
I did think that.
No, you're worried about me. I think it's a great friend thing to think. But
and you're a good friend too for telling him. That's good. That's okay. I'm being serious, but go ahead.
No, it was great. No, it's good because I'm enjoying. This type of stress. I am enjoying.
Yeah.
Because what it does is it builds up to more appreciation for whatever the result is.
Yeah.
Like I like sitting here, and it might seem like I'm irritated because like I do it every night. You guys witness me do it, and I know we all kind of do it. You're like, what the fuck is that deer doing? Where is he? And it's like it comes off frustrated, but that's what's so fun about it.
So I don't
It's
know.
the mystery.
So I won't bring it up, but I told her I thought you might have been frustrated for the same reasons that what you and I are going through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that doesn't help,
she's
for
like,
sure.
no, this is all deer camp. We all go through it. You know what I mean?
I said he's stressed about deer.
I know. I agree.
Yeah.
I was saying I brought up the other aspect of it that we're not going to get into.
I will tell you
in October, and we're in November now.
Well,
and
so everybody's been hitting me up. Like, dude, it's almost like
People are make sure you're okay or what?
Yeah, it's like been this unknown thing that I didn't know that was like a pressure to perform because everyone's like, dude, what's going on? You normally got a good one down by now. And I'm just like, I don't show my cards, but I will tell you, one of my homies, Damien, he did nail it. He goes, and I appreciated his message because it was different tone from everybody else. He goes, you normally got a good one down by now. You must be holding out for something special.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
hell
guy.
yeah.
My guy.
He knows. Damien knows.
So that's what it's that's what it is. I'm trying to pull off a hat trick, and I'm willing to go into deep waters to do it.
Hell yeah.
You know? I did shoot a doe last night just to, I get like a little crackheadish.
How'd that feel, by the way? Watching that doe expire like right in front of you?
It's the best, dude.
It is the best. I had that happen tonight.
Oh, yeah, you got a doe tonight, too.
Yep.
Hey, they get sassy.
Hey, she shouldn't have been standing there, you know what I mean?
Dude.
You guys now know how hard I've tried to kill a doe? So the last 2 years...
Doe bros.
Doe bros.
Doe bros.
Hey, I want to be... Can we have a doe bro threesome?
Yes.
After I kill tomorrow?
You gotta kill a doe.
After I kill tomorrow.
Doe bro.
Okay, so hold on. I want to let you guys know this. I've never said this in my whole entire career of hunting whitetails, this is my third year.
my whole career. Like you've been dead every your whole life.
Yeah. This is my third year, by the way. But the first 2 years, I'm like, I kill a buck, kill a doe. Well, that didn't really work out for me because I never ended up killing doe. So this year, I was like, you know what? No way in hell I'm going home empty-handed. I'm killing a doe day one. No opportunity. Small little doe. I want to kill one of those big, nasty does, just
big old sassy bitch.
Double D's, baby.
A nanny is what you want. Big old dirty nanny.
Okay, I'll take one of them.
Yeah. They don't come easy, dude.
They don't.
You got to get one with a little sass. Dude.
So I've been trying my hardest to kill a damn doe, and it hasn't happened.
Have you?
For a day.
No, what I'm saying is I've hunted for what? How many days has it been? 6 days now? 7, 8?
Since you killed your buck, it's been 2, 3.
You missed the story. I've been trying to kill a
No,
doe
you
since
weren't.
day one.
No, you weren't.
If a doe walked by, I was 100% going to do it. What I was saying is the first 2 years I was not willing to. This year I was.
Devin,
There was one morning I came here and you were out and then came back.
And then he took a 3.5-hour nap.
Middle of the day. This is called middle of the map.
That's all the sleep we get at night.
It's not middle of the nap, okay?
It's the middle of the day nap. Jeez, why does the biggest buck killer always get the hardest time?
Oh, all right. Whitetails are easy. I'm going back to mule deer now.
I feel so bad. Then he was doe hunting and saw a shooter buck.
I did today.
And
I know.
doesn't tell us.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
We got other stories to get to first. I'm just trying to
Can I
work through
tell
the
this
table.
real quick? How cool this story is?
Yeah, you
I'm
can.
trying to kill a damn doe. That's all I'm fucking asking for right now is a doe. I'm sitting in the stand.
I hear you, brother. I hear you.
This morning, I come back. Don't tell anybody, but I did take a little power nap. Kurt woke me up.
Middle of the nap.
I go back to my tree stand. I get in there like at 12. I sit to 12:30. I text Todd. I'm like, Todd, can I go sit that blind again? He's like, only if you kill a doe. I said, you bet, buddy. So, dude, I rushed. I basically ran down my tree stand.
You ran down it. Huh?
I ran down my tree stand, ran to my truck, got in my truck, and I was going like Mach 90 to get into that blind as soon as I possibly could because I probably had about a 2-hour drive to get there. And I wanted to get there like about 2 hours before dark. So I hurried and got in that blind.
It's a little bit exaggerated.
Yeah, I know. Just deal with it.
Okay. Yeah, I will.
So anyway, dude, I get in that blind, and I've sat this blind one other time. And the way that it's set up, it's like when these deer are coming, you can like hear them going through the dry beans and like these. What's the tall bushes?
Like switchgrass.
Yeah, that's probably it. Like
Is it
where we found Trey's buck.
Yeah, it's like CRP grass.
Yeah. So anyway, I could hear him going through that. So I'm like, okay, here comes the doe, because there's no way there's a buck coming right now, because I'm only hunting does. And it's a damn shooter, dude. I put the post on Instagram. I'm like, here, I'm trying to hunt does. Here comes this buck. Rachel's like, that's a shooter. I'm like, I'm trying to kill a damn doe.
You're at Todd's place?
Yeah, tonight.
Oh,
And then somehow you had a 2-hour drive and you were hunting in the lease again tonight. Like, how did that all?
I just get around. I get around, okay?
Have you ever rode with Devin?
Yeah.
He drives like a fucking maniac.
Oh, I know.
Try being in the
I know.
hills of Wyoming with him. You're like, I'm gonna die any minute now.
Anyway.
Well, I love that you love whitetail hunting, Devin. That's
Yeah, I
what
love
matters. And we're gonna get more into that like we do every middle of the map episode. But so that's where I'm at. People wonder why I haven't killed one. It's because I'm waiting. Okay. And if you kill one, you do. If you don't, you don't. It's just the way it goes sometimes. Mm-hmm. You know?
When you hold out for those big booners, dude, when you hold out for the big solid ones, sometimes you just eat sag.
Sag
Sag
soup.
Saggy
soup.
Saggy soup.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk. All right, Weston's in here. You came from Indiana.
Yep.
And I always just like everyone from Trophyline. I just revert everyone back to PA.
Yeah.
So I apologize for that.
Don't do that to me.
I'm sorry.
Hey, what's
Yeah.
fun with PA?
They try to get me to move there. I'm like, I can't not hunt Sundays.
That's true.
Amen.
Maybe,
Fair.
hey, maybe Trump will change that.
Fair.
Yeah. And I don't like small deer. No.
Damn. Cold,
Don't want the heat. No.
cold as ice.
God damn.
Yeah, you rolled out and you're like, this is the first hunting camp with our studio edition done. So it's like more the merrier. Let's party, you know? So it's been fun.
It's nice.
It has been
Really
fun.
fun.
It is.
It's the best.
Yeah.
Hunting camp's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my, since working from Trophyline second camp, I went to Nodak, and this has been super enjoyable in the rut. But
The hunting has been?
No, not the hunting. But what's been painful, like cell cameras, Indiana turned on 2 days. Actually, it was yesterday. Mm-hmm. We had a lot of guys from our crew and ambassador groups and whatnot. I think there was 4 or 5 bucks, and my cameras were on fire. I had 4 shooters on one spot.
It seemed like every time I talked, you're like, someone else in Indiana shot. So
Yeah.
what's going on in Indiana that's not going on in Illinois?
Same front, but it just turned on. I don't know.
Dumber deer.
Potentially. and then Kentucky, where I'm at in Indiana, I can hop between both states. Pretty much either way, whichever property I would have selected, I would have probably killed. So
It just
that
was
a little
hot.
painful. Yeah.
Except you're here hanging out with us.
Yeah. Not seeing
That
deer.
sucks. See, that's
all right.
the problem with like cell cams and, like cell cams are the worst. They're like the best and worst thing that you can have. Like, I love them. It's a side quest hobby, but that's the reason where you're like, fuck.
The love-hate relationship.
You kick your ass over things that you normally wouldn't have kicked your ass about if you didn't know any different. But
Arguably, it's been really, really rough year. We did have EHD. Specifically, like I was walking in some public in Kentucky by a river, and I just saw 5 dead deer, let alone I had heard a lot of reports just for that piece of public.
yeah.
And then even in Indiana, I thought a lot were scrapped and didn't make it, but literally yesterday, it was 2 shooters that I was watching from last year showed up. So it was good. Just the first time they showed up. I wasn't missing anything until yesterday. So
I think it'll just keep getting better. And you only got a couple days left or a day left.
Well, I'm waiting for that Thanksgiving time period, that post rut, like second rut type when there's heavy seeking.
Yeah.
All the bucks I saw today were still docile. Like, dude, they were really easing into it, and I know that's public, but they weren't going hard after it.
It's interesting to like. That's kind of how I feel about the rut on big deer anyway in general. But I don't know. I think it's cool that you came out here to just full blown be. You and Roberto are the most trendy dudes in camp with Scotty because you guys are saddle hunting mobily on public. Like, do you know the social media content you can post out of that?
No, we got some good stuff. And there's some funny stuff that it's a mental game. We're trying to stay positive, and we're losing our minds out there. And
it happens.
We're probably scaring more deer than we're.
Yeah, but I think it's just fun to like. I don't know. It's easy to just like beat yourself up over it, but. I don't know. You guys are so in the middle of the mobile hunting game. Like, but what was that stat you broke down? Like public versus private versus.
Oh yeah.
Is it your customer base for Trophyline for saddle hunting?
We have a system builder software that we launched summer in beta. Basically, like, here's 12 questions, including your foot size, whatever, where you like to hunt, how you like to hunt, and it breaks down. We got a lot of different choices.
Foot size for platform research and shit?
Yeah, like platform, backpack research, blah, blah, blah. And it dials in your backpack, your platform, your sticks, your saddle, even some accessories for you. Well, part of that questionnaire is all the feedback that we get. So, you get 7, 8, 9,000 people that take it or whatever. You get some dang good data. And so it breaks down our customer base, at least those that are taking the software, the test, as to who wants public, who wants private, and who wants both. a fair bit of both. But, it's like 80% both, but there's a lot of out-of-state hunters just, cranking it in public. So
that is cool you guys do that. I like the stats of hunting. Like, I've talked about that Pope and Young book so many times. It's so fucking fun.
Yeah.
And that's got to be interesting to see because that's just Trophyline customers.
Yeah, just people that take that quiz.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. Well, Trophyline is killing it. I've been heavy into the saddle game, man. And it's like I realize when I hang out with you guys, I like how much I don't actually know. Like just from like a comfort level, of like things I didn't think about. And like how you guys can just like whip up knots.
Yeah, and now's when it matters when you're, spending hours
all
and
day.
Hours. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, man, my hips are sore. Have you thought about doing this? I'm like, no, it's a fucking great idea. Like that would be better, But yeah, it's saddle hunting's not one of those things you can just like, you can just jump in it and go, which is kind of like what I did. And I just like continued to, I'll just be uncomfortable. Like I'm that type of dude. Like I won't wear knee pads just because it's like I don't want to wear them.
Yeah, but the little bit of knowledge helps a lot.
That's right. It's all just like try this, tweak this.
Yeah, we didn't bring our back bands, and we tied jackets around our carabiners and just put them as back bands so we could sleep in the middle of the day.
See, I set mine up for the first time, and I was kind of like,
this is nice.
I always made fun of these before, actually.
Oh, you figured it out?
Comfortable. Yeah, I finally got mine,
right,
which we got to talk about here.
Okay.
We all struggle with our back bands.
Yeah.
But we have the old version, though, I think.
Yeah, we had an update, which I still need to check yours to see
Yeah.
if you have the updated version or not, but
Sean fucked us.
some change was made, and then, I got to check it
Sean's just
out.
not here, by the way.
And we'll
Sean
get you
hooked
straightened
me
out.
up.
He did?
Yeah. I had the old Venatic where the leg straps kept falling.
Hey, Weston hooked me up.
And I emailed customer service, and Sean emailed me back. He's like, send it in, I'll get you a new one. And he sent me, like, new everything.
Yeah, no, that's
It was
awesome. Thing. Like Sean's literally most of the time answering the direct messages on social and hooking people up and helping out.
That's awesome.
What a guy.
Yeah.
I think Sean did hook me up with another Onyx platform, and then you hooked me up with the upgraded Venatic.
Yeah, you got some Hyperlight that came in just now too.
I know. Oh yeah, I got to bring those. over.
Set.
Eric's. We got a lot of stories to get into. Your boy, you're not a saddle hunter. Talk to him.
Haven't got into it yet.
He talks shit about you guys behind your back.
Yeah, all the time. Just a bunch of gays. I'm just kidding. No. I've
Fairies. That was the right terminology.
It varies.
I've hung a lot out of it in my yard and practiced with it. I just haven't
Not comfortable yet.
made the jump yet.
Yeah. You'll have the need. That's what'll happen. You'll have the need that you'll need that solution for, and then you'll jump into it.
Yep.
I
haven't done it yet.
Versatility.
I'm not against it by any means. I just haven't.
I don't know.
Staying hunter for life.
That's the hill I'll die on.
Yeah, I like it both. You got to have it both. But I just thought I'd bring that up, make it uncomfortable for a minute. Devin, that's one thing Devin hasn't done.
I know. I feel like there's like, okay, you got your advantages, right? Like the saddle, you can like maneuver around like what you've been doing. Like, hey, this is where I think I need to go. This pinch point looks good. This timber looks good. But that's hard to do with.
It's just more bulk.
Like it's yeah. So your saddle's more convenient. For what I've been doing on the lease, it's like, hey, we set these up. We like it. They're there.
Presets. Yeah. Presets are great. I love presets.
But it's like today, like I wanted to move a little bit, but I'm like, how am I going to do that? I can't like remove this stand very easily.
Yeah.
And then move over, so that wouldn't work. But
if you got a good stand, like
so then I went to the blind.
So if you got like a Novix, it does make it easier. But I'll tell you, I do like if it's a windy day, I'd rather be in a saddle because the feeling of always having tension to the tree makes me feel safe. Like versus like a stand, you can still fall even though you have a harness, no matter what. But like I'm kind of uneasy in stands. Like I'll even hunt out of a Novix with a saddle, and to just have all different types of comfort, especially all day, because you can just do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
And but the saddle is nice. I feel safer in a saddle now after hunting more out of one than I do in a tree stand with a traditional tree harness.
Yeah. I mean, like this week has been painful, like not seeing deer. So to stay in that mental positive game, like I mean, we had 3 different setups one day. Like take down at 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Sit in the middle of the day. Then we had a crossbow hunter walk underneath us, and then we moved again.
Yeah, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
See, that is nice about them. Like, I'll fucking just tell you, was it yesterday? I carried sticks, my saddle. Well, I forgot my fucking saddle, but I had the platform. I had a mission platform, a Dave Smith decoy, the stand, the rod for the stand, all fit. I put the stand, the rod, the stick, the sticks, and the platform all in the K's Trophyline pack, which I wish I should have videoed it. And I'm carrying this fucking decoy and my bow. And I'm like walking in. I'm like texting you guys halfway. I'm halfway to this fucking. I'm fucking over it. I don't even want to do this. And I'm just like bitching. It's hot,
Oh yeah, sweating your ass off.
So, and I have all my Huntworth heat boost shit on because I know it's gonna get cool. So I got like the pants folded up like shorts, like up my legs.
Oh, just looking real nice walking through the woods.
If someone were to like glass me up, you'd be like, "What the fuck?" I would look like that crossbow hunter guy walking underneath you, like carrying everything, like a duffel bag and everything. And it just sucked. Then I get down there, find where I'm gonna set up, find the tree. I get going. I'm like, I forgot my fucking saddle in my truck. Like I meant to grab it, and I have ADHD and I forgot, and so I ran back, got and anyway, I shot a doe. But damn, what a pain in the ass. But it would have been way more of a pain in the ass if I didn't have a saddle, because just all the shit I had, it was a unique thing. It was a Hail Mary. It didn't work on a buck. Anyway,
like everyone here has a K's pack too, and I go to grab mine in the morning, and I'm always like, hope I grab the right one,
And
or if I grab the wrong one, like I hope they have good snacks.
yeah.
And the same pair of boots.
Same pair of boots.
So, are we all running the K's?
Yeah.
What? So
Not
I
yet.
have the OG K's. I have like the old camo.
Yeah, was the Bottomland? Yeah.
Yeah, I have the Bottomland one.
You had the new Bottomland style, and then now everybody else has the OG.
Yeah, the OG's sick. But the material's a little different on the new ones.
Yeah, it's like it's tougher material.
On the new ones? Mm-hmm. Yeah, mine's like soft. So, it's like a soft shell kind of.
Yeah, quiet.
Yeah, but it's that pack is the shit. Mm-hmm. You can fit. Well, you can carry all your shit in it.
Yeah.
What's that pack retail at?
$149.
That's a fucking deal for that pack.
Yeah, and you can carry like you said. You can make it work with tree stands and decoys or whatever. You can fit a lot of stuff.
You can carry all your shit.
Yeah.
Dev, that's what you need for a whitetail pack.
Yeah.
Amen.
Well, like you got a taste of that hyperlight stuff with the fanny pack. No back sweat. I know you coming from West, you're probably over analyzing on the ultralight side.
Right.
Lightweight. So I think that's when you get into the 6-pound weights with like a hyperlight system, platform and sticks. I think and a plateau pack that weighs nothing.
Right.
You can start thinking about water holes or whatever you guys do out west. So.
Okay, gotcha. So how is your guys' market? Do you guys obviously your market's like mainly out here?
Yeah.
And then do you guys market out west at all?
It's we went to like Utah Tack. It's starting to break out. We actually had an ambassador kill a moose out of a saddle.
Nice.
With a stick bow.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah.
That's the coolest dude on the planet.
Yeah, Sean Hines. And he's there's been a couple attempts at water holes, successful attempts.
Right.
Yeah. So
I want to see one in Africa.
20 pockets.
yeah, I know Sean's got that on the list.
What's that?
There's 20 pockets. I never counted them.
I do love that about that pack. It's
I know.
the shit.
That's
like,
like
you can use code WCB at trophyline.com.
If you ever,
And I gotta point this out. Like if you're not using it, because I was trying to tell you about it. Like if you got the K's pack or the plateau pack, if you have a waistband pack, whatever pack you have, doesn't the Huntworth pack have waistband? The Hickory?
I haven't ran that one in a couple of years.
I think like if you have,
but it does. Yes.
All you have to do is
that's a great pack. Also,
you have to buckle. All you have to do is buckle around the tree, and you have knee pads, built-in knee pads. You just put your knees against the tree, against that waist buckle, and it's way more comfortable.
Yeah.
That's the pack I run too.
It's fucking dope.
It is dope.
Devin's getting hard over here just looking at it. I feel it.
I can already imagine it, dude.
you can in the dark like reach in and know exactly where everything is. You don't have to like fumble for things. Like, I love it.
We even got a video.
Yeah. 1950 cubic inch.
Oh, that new camo is good.
That's the one I got. That old one like that. That's the old one, right?
That's
Yes,
the
that
old
is the old.
That's one I have.
The old video. Yeah, as a comparison, he's got the original.
Yeah,
He
on
had
his
yeah.
hoodie, yeah. I do love you guys' product videos. Rocking it. The K's 2.0. It's a great pack. Highly recommended, especially if you're a mobile.
I can see that working really well out west, especially for elk.
Oh, I ran the. This is the pack I ran in elk when we were in elk camp.
Oh yeah, you had
That's the one I had.
the
My
Sumter.
I had my.
he had the whole.
Oh,
head
yeah.
on.
Yeah.
It's the same pack, just a little different.
We put a frame in it,
Okay.
and it's got a meat sling. Kurt, go to like the fourth picture. It's Bobby's buck. I was just modeling, but yep, keep going. And the meat sling shoots out, and then you get a full wrap.
What does that stand weigh? So when you put the stand with it, all the sticks.
That pack weighs like 4 or 5 at the base, and then Hyperlight would be only 6 more pounds, so 11.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Hyperlight's fucking.
This is the
nuts.
pack I had the elk in it.
Yeah. This is what Bobby was hunting with all week because he's got all the camera gear, and we're bringing jet boils in for lunch.
And he has your guys' stand on there.
Yeah, he's got the Hyperlight sticks in the
Okay.
bottom.
Damn.
Yeah, platform.
Dude, you can use Hyperlight out in Utah.
I know that's what.
You ever thought about trying to like mules or?
So
tree
here's
stand
what
a muley?
I'm thinking as you're talking. There's a lot of I went to Australia out of all places, right? And I went and watched the way that they hunted, and I'm like, damn, I can take this advice and bring it back to back home and use that on mule deer and elk and bear. And the same thing with whitetail. It's whitetail are just so particular. It's you gotta really zone in on the wind on what they're gonna do. And I'm I can what I learned here. So my whole point is this, dude, these products that are used out here in the Midwest for whitetail, I'm damn, dude, that's actually a pretty cool setup. It's super light. You got a nice pack. You can easily go into a water hole, or if you don't know where you're going, you can still have a light pack. Go find you a water hole, or maybe not this one. Go do a different setup for an elk, because that's perfect for elk hunting. Because you either sit on the ground but yeah, the same way you hunt whitetail, right? It's you hike, find a spot, looks good, set up.
Yeah. Today I did 4 miles just walking and don't think nothing of it. Just walk.
And then you found your spot, you bumped some does, and then you're okay, we got some good sign here.
Yep.
Let's see if a buck will come through. Yeah.
I had a buddy that did that for elk. He took a saddle and just one day didn't feel like walking, found a wallow and just set up over a wallow all day.
Yeah.
And I don't think.
I don't know how many YouTube videos are up there, but I know there's at least a few now of elks, killing saddles.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense to me. Chase them all around, or just where are they going to be, and if you can sit up on them and have the patience. I don't know. It'd be fun to try.
And the other,
Not smarter, not harder.
right now too, you see that doe, that hot doe passing the buck. Someone was telling a story here how they saw that, and then they saw the next buck, and the next buck, and then 30 minutes later the next buck's stop sitting where you are and go to the freaking go to that trail.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hot for the next 24 hours because the scent's there.
Well, it's a lot of people, though, if a deer does something once, okay, that could be a fluke. If he does it twice, it's also a dangerous game to play. You better be fucking doing what he's doing, or if you see him 3 times, and he's not going to do it a 4th.
Right.
But then, how many times did we do that? And then you're like, motherfucker never showed up. Where is he?
Right.
But that's part of the fun. Why didn't he do it? Because he did it twice before. We were on a buck today, and we're talking in the stand. I'm like, he was here the last 2 days. Why wouldn't he be here today? Mm-hmm. Well, he was there. He just didn't do exactly what we wanted him to do.
He missed his meeting.
Is that a window? Can we get some air in here?
You dying?
Yeah.
Yeah, crack that door.
All right, cool.
Is that a window?
Some air.
I thought you were just going to look out the window or something.
Well, can we open up the window?
No, it doesn't open.
No, these lights are hot. Sorry.
Cool.
Devin's running the show. You the boss?
Yeah.
I just want to open up the door. Can I do that without asking permission or what?
I don't know. You just made a scene.
Oh, I did not.
You kind of ruined the whole episode.
Well, you know what?
Start
Start
That's it. That's
All
it.
right, welcome to the WCB Podcast. We're here at the middle of the map on camp. Where are we at, everybody? What's
I think we were going around the table.
Yeah, I brambled and got us on some side tangents,
Yeah,
but
you're good.
where is it Rachel and Andy's season at? Where's your Illinois mindset?
Positive, but not seeing deer as of lately. When we first got here, I had a couple really good days. Actually, saw 2 shooters in I think the first 2 days that we were here. Came pretty close. Had one at 46, and I just thought it was too far in the beginning. And I mean, that's a long ways to shoot at a white.
A long way. Yeah.
Way too much shit can happen. And after the season I've already had, I thought, I'll just let that go. And now just grinding it out, waiting for the buck. I mean, they're in there. We know they're in there. Just have to be having some time in the seat and wait them out.
Wait for him to walk by, huh?
Let's talk about this G2 buck for a minute.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna kill him tomorrow.
His days are numbered.
Is this the 46 yarder one?
No.
Oh, that's
different one.
No, this is a different one. Yeah, it was actually in the
G2
stand we call the 300 stand. We'll get to that later. But the first time I hunted it, it was like 10 o'clock in the morning. Not much was going on. I just happened to look over, and I'm like, holy shit.
There he is.
I recognize that split on the G2. I'm like, whoa. And he should, I mean, most other deer, when they're on that trail to the left, and they come 15 yards right in front of us, and he decided not to. And then the wind kind of switched, and I was like, I probably should have just stuck it out up there. And I'm like, nah, wind switched, kind of was going his direction. So I went down to the other end of the farm, and sure enough, 10 minutes after dark, he popped up on the camera we have at the bottom of the hill. It's like, if you're down at the bottom of the hill 10 minutes after dark, you definitely were up there in daylight. And that's okay. And then the other day when we got down and got some breakfast, that cost us another one. So let's hope there's not 3 lone opportunities.
It's tough out here.
Yeah.
No, the G2 buck's not. He's an old deer. He's not going to score great or whatever. But we have history. Like, I almost shot him last year.
Yeah.
So it'd be kind of cool. But there's definitely some bucks in there. I think I keep going, like, off the deep end in my head. Like, we fucked it all up. We've been pressuring it too hard. Because, like, it's a really good lease. It hunts big, but it's not that big.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Acreage-wise, we're talking well under 100 acres that 3 people have been hunting, And we've hunted it smart, but I still think, like, there's a lot of deer in there, so we are bumping deer when we go in and out. It's, like, inevitable. And so I'm like, we fucked it up. We've been pressuring it too much. But I don't think we are. Like, it makes me feel a little bit better. No one else has seen deer either. Like, I think it's just slow. I think they're in there, and it's only a matter of time before they cruise through.
It meets your expectation, hopefully.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I think I also am, like, developing other opinions on, like, if you bump deer, it's how you bump them.
Yeah.
And whatever. Like, I think I'm just lately, like, observing a lot of shit. It's like, I think a lot of people give deer too much credit.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes. Now, it depends, right? Like, if you're hunting, like, pressured public versus, like, a private piece. But also, I think it depends on the type of pressure. If you bump a deer, I think it all depends on, like, the type of it all.
And the time of year.
The time of year, big time.
We talked, I know we were talking about that. It's like, they're just going to take the easiest path to find doe.
Yeah.
That's it. They got one thing on their mind.
One thing.
Yeah, honestly, and that's it is like, that's it. So, to a point, like
this time of year, they don't give a shit.
I think that
the
brain.
bucks don't, but I think that's what I'm worried that we're bumping. I know we're not bumping the bucks because we haven't really seen them, but we keep bumping these does, and I don't want to bump the does to the point where they don't want to be on our property anymore because we need them to stay there to bring the bucks around,
Gotta have the hose.
The does, Kurt. The does.
Does and hose, it's true, though. Like, if you're at a party and
it's all dudes there, you ain't sticking around, are you?
No, you're going to find the hose.
You're out of there.
But if you go to a party and creep out all the hose,
those hoes are leaving.
They're going to another party.
Kick the creepers out.
Yeah.
It's a hard mental shift, though, because, like, you're coming right off October and being super strategic with acorns or whatever bedding. And, like, I was over analyzing everything. And Bobby was like, he's from Michigan, I'm from Indiana, 2 different worlds. And he's like, stop overthinking it. Get in the freaking tree. It's the rut,
To a point,
You see a trail, you see a scrape, okay, we're good.
We got all we need.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a tree and a set of hyperlight sticks. I like that plug. Use code WCB. Yeah, I think to a point you have to just, it's hard to, because especially once you have so many days and hours in a tree and you've been hunting like a certain type of deer, to just be like, just get in a tree and hunt. Anything can happen. It's like, yeah, we know that, and I know that. But then you're like, I want to have a move I feel great about every time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
You know what I mean? Like, I want to go in and be like,
you want to feel confident.
You want to feel confident. And sometimes,
control.
And if you don't, it's hard to sit there.
Well, it's hard to sit. It's hard to sit for hours on end. It's hard to sit when you're not comfortable. It's hard to sit when you're hungry. It's hard. You're tired. It's harder to sit. It's hard
to sit when you know your truck's only 100 yards away. You know, you're like,
yeah.
ugh.
But I think we're all experienced deer hunters. We know it can just break off at any time. Just like I said earlier, like you can be sitting there frustrated, and then here's the buck you've been hunting, and you smack him, and then everything's good. That's the cool thing. The unknown of every situation keeps you hunting. But it does suck when you feel confident and then you get slapped in the dick and then you do it again. You're like, nope. It just was a fluke. He went the other way tonight, and you go in and your dick gets slapped again. Sooner or later, your dick's just tired of getting slapped.
Yep.
Then what do? You keep going.
Slap it some more.
Slap that baby some more. Sooner or later, something's got to give.
But dude,
sooner or later, it turns into a fetish, and all of a sudden, you're just kind of into it.
I was gonna say,
dude,
go home and
it
take
is
a nap.
a fetish because let me tell you why it's a fetish, dude.
Dude,
because
I'd love you to tell.
As soon as you fucking kill, you're gonna be all like, because you worked so hard. Like we're all so, not all of us. Sorry, most of you guys are all so down right now. We're not down. You're like the fucking Debbie Downers over here right now. But let me tell you what's gonna happen. You guys are all going to kill. I know you are. This is what's so funny about it. You guys are all going to kill, and because of like all these triumphs and trials that you're going through, then you're gonna kill and you're like, fuck yeah, I worked so hard, because there's nothing worse than like
forget all about the shit that happened before.
Yeah, and then that's why it becomes a fucking fetish, because it's like that hard work, that like the persistence, the determination, and then you finally kill, dude.
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
wanna be
dude, I've hunted a
disrespected
deer
before
for
I get
2
my
years,
reward, you know?
60 days plus, and that was the most rewarding deer. I've also hunted another deer for 26 days plus, straight, 26 days straight,
every day
in the high country of Utah.
Every day.
Yes, every day straight. And dude, I tried to sleep in one time. Sarah's all like, you got to go. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to go. But my whole point is the fetish, dude. It turns into a fetish.
It kind of is a fetish.
It is.
I gotta say this. You gotta cut that little stint out, and it's like a viral motivational reel right there. He was so into the moment. You gotta do it. It will go far.
The facial expression,
Powerful, man. Yeah.
It's the fetish.
I do want to like that's something I do want to talk about, some of those deer, because that's crazy. Like, one, you have the time, but that's how long it can take.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like,
and dude, this was like, but it's like what you're doing, right? Like you're so committed on these other deer. They're big deer. People, like you said, are wondering, Kurt usually kills in October. You haven't killed yet. Well, that's because you got 2 fucking giants that you're after.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yeah, you can go kill that 150 buck. Sure. Cool.
Yes.
You've done that before.
What's up, Rachel?
Fetish.
I support that.
Thank you, Andy.
It's okay for the
What's
deer
up,
to...
Rachel?
Listen,
Thank you,
I'm
Andy.
not.
But dude, like, anyway, yeah, when you kill that buck.
I'm not the. It's not that I don't support
You're just
you.
a fucking bitch all the time to me. You're
It's
just a
that I
bitch.
believe in you to kill the other 2.
I know you
How
do.
about that?
I know.
Why am I the bad guy?
You're not.
Hey,
It's
what's
just
up,
fun for me to
Uncle?
do
That says,
this.
how about that?
How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
Does she hop to us too, Andy? What's going on? She all the internet girls in one? Listen, I know, Rachel. I know, okay? Bitch. Sorry, Andy, I'm calling your wife a bitch. Okay. Do I got permission for a second?
It's acceptable.
All right, bitch, listen. You're right, okay? You're right.
You're right. Okay.
I'm giving you the credit
Now
on air.
But also,
Sustained.
don't take hunting advice from a girl from Pennsylvania.
I was texting the group, I'm going hunting on my farm, and you basically like said that. So I was like, she kind of like told me to, but then didn't. I was like listening to her, and
She's getting in your head.
it's kind of fun, actually. It's a fetish.
It's a fetish, yeah.
It's a fetish, and that's what hunting camp is all about.
I love chicks who are mental. Sorry, Andy, again. No harm, no foul, I promise. But it's it's just, I don't know where we're going with
It's
this.
fun.
It's just, that's what the vibe of camp has been. It's hilarious. Like, but I did hunt the deer that Rachel told me not to hunt tonight, and we did see him, and he is a little bigger than I thought. So I definitely, my mind has changed a little about it. It's like, man, that's a great option. but there's other options. I'm fortunate of that. The unfortunate part is you only control what you can control, and part of it's just a time game, like Devin's alluding to. Hunting that hard, that many days is crazy. It's like a thing. If you have the opportunity to hunt that many days in a row, that just shows how difficult it is for like how much luck is involved, really,
right?
To like intercept the movement of a wild animal that just does what he does.
Yeah,
And
that's a big thing too.
when you're playing the mental game, you just want to kill. Like at the end of the day, you just want to kill. And like when you get a deer that's close to that caliber and then moving way more frequently, you're just like, fuck,
Yeah.
go waste them.
For sure. It's that's why I shot a doe last night. That's probably.
I was proud
You
of
need
you
to
for
scratch that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
just-
really proud of you for that.
that itch out.
I just want to get it on record, though, if you do kill the 2 big ones, that you owe me an apology.
100%.
For calling me a bitch. And saying, thank you, Rachel, you were right.
Here's what I'll do. I'll make
You are
a
an angel.
t-shirt. I'll make a t-shirt, an airbrush t-shirt, like some people do for their homies, and I'll put Rachel's not a bitch. I'm sorry, you were right. If you're cool with that.
Okay, I accept.
Okay. And I promise I won't make it look like you got shot in a drive-by. Because usually when you airbrush somebody's face on a t-shirt, it's because I got shot.
Oh, geez. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll make a t-shirt and I'll wear it. I'll wear it at, for sure, the Ohio Trade Show.
Okay, deal.
It's a big stretch. I got to kill these deer first.
It's a big stretch.
But it's
You
not.
can do it.
Okay, thank you.
I believe in you.
Thank you. Devin,
Man of
What's
the
up,
hour.
buddy?
are you on top of the world right now, or what's up, brother?
What's up? What's that one, dude? What's up, brother? What's up, brother? What's up, both fingers? For those that aren't watching the video, what's up, brother?
Sketch.
Oh, is that what? What's up, brother? Oh no, he only does one, huh? Like I said in the beginning of the podcast, buck down.
Oh, I should have brought I have the video of him yelling it.
Oh.
It's on my
on the
it's on my
GoPro?
GoPro, yeah.
All right, so this all started 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Which I think is the cool part, right?
Yeah.
I do.
Rachel and Andy are online.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
not OnlyFans, onlybucks.com. And all of a sudden, this property shows up. Rachel calls Kurt. Kurt, should I get it? Kurt is like automatically like, if you don't get that now,
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. So Rachel and Andy hop right on it, but yeah, I'll
Yeah,
let you
no,
finish
these
that.
leases like go so fast. So I called him and thank God he answered because I knew like from the imagery and everything, it looked good. It looked like it would hunt, like I said, bigger than it is, but I just didn't know the area, right? So
Yeah.
luckily Kurt answered and was like, "Yeah, I get it," and then
Basically said if you don't get it by the time we're off the phone, it's gone.
It's gone.
yeah, and we got it.
And that's where this all starts. And then we go out there. What is it? We came out. No, you guys were out here for the shoot. I showed up late.
Yep.
So this is like July.
Yeah.
And this is the first time we walk on the lease, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we set up trail cameras. And what I think is so cool about this story, guys, is that so we've now had the lease for 2 seasons.
Yeah. We have history.
And we've got history and what we call the 10-pointer. So creative.
What a original name.
So creative.
The Big Ten.
The Big 10.
No one's ever used that before.
Or the 4x4.
With eye guards.
With eye guards.
The 4x4 with eye guards.
4 times 4, baby. Plus 2.
It's like Westy math doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't.
It's
My
actually
math probably doesn't
18.
make sense either, but. All right, so anyway, back to my story. So, year 1, we get the lease. That's awesome. It's kind of like hunting public. Maybe not as cool, but so don't let me ruffle any feathers. But it's cool to like actually get your own lease, pay for it because you got to work for that too. And then you put your trail cameras, you put your stands, your saddles, and then
He's been so inclusive.
Next year we'll take down all the stands so you have to learn how to saddle.
I'll do one saddle because I would like to do that. I kind of want where I was today. I kind of want to sneak in deeper
Yeah.
This is where your product comes in hand, dude. I wanted to get out of my stand and I wanted to crawl in a little bit deeper into those woods.
Okay, but I did that in the exact same area, and then I called Andy, and I was all mad because I couldn't find a tree, and I was so frustrated, and I was in too deep. I went too deep.
Too deep.
But was it in the morning or the evening?
And he thought I was calling to tell
I was
him I
so
killed a
pissed because
buck.
I'm like, why would she be calling me right now?
I'm like, I just need
She
help.
had to kill something.
What do I do?
Pick up, and she's like, emotional wreck. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, I shot something.
Kurt was right. You
I
are a
don't
bitch.
care.
I'm standing in the middle of the bedding area and all the deer are gone.
The whole time, Andy's like, I don't care.
I can't make
By
a
the way,
tree
you know,
grow.
Rachel's one of the guys when we could just full blown call her a bitch on air and she just laughs at it.
She's heard all of our guy talk.
I've heard it
this
all.
whole
She's
trip.
been in the bunk room.
In the
you know?
I'm kind of
trenches.
embarrassed about it.
And
Been in the bunk
room.
room.
The bunk room's the drill test.
Bunk room talk is the best.
That's my favorite.
I think I've almost peed my pants twice this week.
Rachel just acts like she's asleep. And, yeah.
All right, let's continue on.
I'm gonna make this quick. So anyway, so the first year, now we got trail cameras of what we call the Big 10.
Blackgate trail camera photos.
Blackgate. The wireless, those are so damn fun, dude. Having those on all year long. Did we ever turn them off?
No.
No.
Because you pay
We
for
kept
them.
them on.
Paid off.
Hell yeah.
Goddamn right.
Fucking flipping that.
Actually, I think we had to be like, hey, Devin, did you pay the bill this month? Because we're not sending.
Daddy.
But
I won't say
it was
what.
an account issue.
it was an
Oh, it was?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
an account issue.
Jeez, you had me worried for
No.
No, you're
I'm like, I don't remember, like.
Charlie horse.
I said, you all right?
Yeah. No, you
Anyway.
you
Okay.
called me because we were in Colorado hunting, and I thought you were calling me to tell us you killed a big muley, and you're like, my black gates aren't working. And we figured out it was an account issue.
Okay, gotcha.
Anyway, so it's your account.
All
So
right.
we kept them on all year.
All right, cool. Anyway, that's what's so fun about the Blackgates. So we got pictures back in 23. Now, how big do you think he was in 23, the Big 10?
Well, he really surprised us this year, so I don't know. Like I thought he was. I thought he was.
Okay, let's go
Okay.
around the table real quick. Do trail cameras make the deer look smaller or bigger?
Depends on a
Depends
lot.
on brand.
Yeah.
Well, I think it depends on where, the distance they're at, and the
Okay, let's
angle
not
they're
get
at.
technical. On average, yes or no question, do they make them look bigger or smaller? I say they make them look
Yes.
smaller.
Bigger.
Smaller.
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 I like how you said
Well-
this is a yes or no question.
I
And
didn't say
other
that.
than-
It wasn't at all.
It's just bigger or smaller
Change it real
question.
quick.
Devin,
Other
when we
than
take a picture
velvet.
of you, are you bigger or smaller?
Well, what are you taking a picture of?
Nice.
Are you on point
Depends
five?
on the angle.
0.5.
Are you on point five?
Wider.
Ooh.
I also think
Great
like,
question, actually.
us three in particular aren't used to like judging Midwest deer as much.
Yeah.
Like even though we're familiar with whitetails, like the bodies are smaller in Pennsylvania. So 130 inch rack looks bigger on a Pennsylvania deer than it does
Oh,
on
the
an
bodies,
Illinois
yeah.
deer. You know what I mean? So we were looking at his trail cam pictures thinking he was 15 inches smaller than he was.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I feel like I'm fairly good at judging on trail cams. I haven't been too far off on deer I've shot that I've guessed.
Yeah.
Like I always give Lee shit. Lee's always about 10 inches short, which he's just being conservative.
Yeah.
I'd
Austin's
rather
just-
be
yeah. Austin's the same way. I get like I don't know the term. I get like optimistic, and I'm like, man, that deer's could be this, and that's fun. That's part of like the fun of the recipe.
Like my big one last year, you hit it right on the, if you wouldn't have broke that tine, you would have hit it right on the nose.
Yeah, I got floppy, dead nuts on. Yeah, I've been close on a lot of them.
I had some history marketing a product that would take the trail camera photo and give you a score. And the index of it was the length of the ear or the distance between the eyes.
Oh,
So it was
really?
all in the index. Yeah.
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 Oh, interesting.
Yeah, my old life. Yeah. So
And how accurate was that?
within like 5 inches, very.
Wow.
And it's actually, I think it's gotten better like on their last go around because of AI, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
I'll tell you.
But yeah, I mean, like if if depending on the region, like you said, the size of the deer, eye width, age, like thought of age class.
Yep.
Because I mean, a deer's eye width, you see skulls between 2-year-olds and 5-year-olds. So yeah.
Side quest, real quick, and then we'll get back to the story. I made a post several weeks ago about people who post monitor photos of trail cam pictures. A lot of outfitters do it. And I feel like my post got taken out of context. People didn't understand it. But like if you send me, I'm a measurer, right? So then if you take a picture of a trail cam photo and you're screen tilting, and I think people do it unknowingly, and then I get the photo, score this deer for me. Well, I know his G2s aren't 36 inches like it looks in the photo. So he's probably 120. Outfitters screen tilt and take photos of a monitor, and it looks, and you can tell because the legs look real stumpy, but those G2s are longer than the legs of the deer. So to me, and guys will post that as like, I mean, you see in the internet, guys take pictures of trail cam photos on a monitor and post it, and it's like, it just looks so stupid. So I made a post that showed like a buck that was clearly like very, very small, like not rackable. And I posted the real digital version, which there's no excuse not to have the digital version on your phone with like AirDrop and card readers and all the shit.
This day and age.
To the screen tilted version. And it's like, the whole point was like an awareness thing for like, basically if someone's marketing hunts, if I'm going to market a hunt to a guy from Utah who wants to kill his first whitetail, and I have all these screen tilted photos, and you come think you're going to hunt nothing but 180s, well, in reality, they're all 115.
Right.
That's a bummer. And you just got ripped off. It's kind of fraud in a way. So that was the post. I feel like it went over everybody's head or under. I don't know what that means.
The fish lens? Is that what we're talking about?
I could find it, but it's just like Lee and I always talk about it. It's like, oh, I got a picture of it, but screen tilted to fuck.
Oh,
what's this deer measure? Screen tilted. It's like, I don't know.
If you want to make a buck look bigger, there's your secret.
Just find a bigger buck.
Yeah.
Whatever iPhone went to 0.5 imagery helped a lot of guys.
The deer just got 40 inches wider.
Not only in deer.
Everything. Yeah.
Does anyone need a White Russian?
Me.
All right, Rachel is gonna pour, and Kurt's gonna talk about the new shirt inside.
Oh, we're doing an ad break while the pour.
Let's do that while she pours it.
Okay.
So, Kurt.
Yes.
Talk about this shirt for a minute.
Okay, I will.
All right. So while you talk about the shirt, let me do this real quick. So, hey guys, we're giving away a free box to Hunter's Box Club. Inside every box, you're gonna get a T-shirt. 2-3 surprise items. Well, I'll just go ahead and tell you.
What are they, Devin? Tell us.
You're gonna get a measuring tape, branded WCB. Ooh. You're also going to get a lens claw.
Whoa.
There's the measuring tape right there, WCB. You're going to get an exclusive T-shirt inside the box. Kurt, go ahead and tell about the shirt.
All right, I'm stoked about this shirt because is this who designed the shirt? It doesn't matter. Is it our guy?
It's not our guy now.
Okay, that's fine.
It's a different guy.
This shirt is a dope two whitetails. Whitetail Devin in the house. Whitetails fighting, super classic, realistic look. It says Working Class Bow Hunter underneath it. And pretty stoked about it.
Dude, I love that design.
That design's one of my favorites.
Two big bucks fighting.
They're just locked up doing what big bucks do. Thank you, Rachel. And we talked about doing the design, and I'm like, I want to do something classy.
Yep.
Like I wanted like that classic nostalgia, late 90s, early 2000s whitetail vibe. And that's what was accomplished with this. So
hell yeah.
It's I'm pretty pumped about it.
Okay, guys, so the only way to get the box is you got to click the link inside the podcast notes. If you go to the website, you won't get this offer. Okay. So the only way to do it is click the link inside the podcast notes, and we're going to do it for the first 200 people.
200. That's it.
Cool.
So other than that, I don't know if I missed anything. I just want to make sure.
All the surprise items, the shirt.
Yeah.
And 200 people.
Perfect. Click the link. Boom.
Cool.
We're done.
Thanks, Devin. Hunter's Box Club. All right. Where were we going? We're talking everything. White Russians are a middle of the map hunting camp tradition now.
Sorry. These ones are hazelnut because we ran out of pumpkin spice.
I like hazelnut.
I don't. That's okay.
Okay. Well,
drink it.
Don't drink it then.
So Devin, we got pictures of this deer. You got the lease. Whitetail Devin's being transformed into like super duper whitetail Devin.
Mm-hmm.
He's paying for cameras.
Okay, I will tell you this. I feel like compared to like last year to this year, because like the first year I came down 3 years ago, I kind of just did whatever you guys told me. I didn't like really pay attention to like, the wind. I'm just like, damn right it did. I think I killed on day one.
Yeah,
what's up?
You did.
Thanks, Jug.
Yeah, he killed morning one.
So, but like. Ever since then, I just like pay more attention to it.
By the way, today is the anniversary when Trey killed his buck.
Okay, what did that score?
Damn.
158.
See, someone else said they thought it was 160 something.
They said
Like
that
158, 159.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know where I was going with that story though.
Anyway.
You killed a buck first time whitetail hunting, first morning. A good buck, like a good.
Okay, so this is where I'm going with it. It's like the more I learn, it's like more interesting, right?
The more you're into it.
Because you Western guys hate on the whitetail game.
Dude, I will be 100% honest with you. I remember my mom telling me, I'm going to buy you a whitetail shirt from Sportsman's Warehouse. I said, Mom, and I'm like young, dude. I'm not even in high school yet. But I'm just like so into deer hunting. I'm like, mule deer's king. I'm never going to hunt with a rifle. Archery only. Whitetail are gay.
Yeah. Love that.
Love you, Casey. So, dude, but honestly, it's just a whole different, and like my whole mind changed, my whole mindset has changed. It's like every hunt is different, dude. Like this deer camp is like one of the best camps. Like it's just fun.
Mm-hmm.
And you may not have to hike 2 hours to glass for deer and then hike another hour to get to him. But you do have to like put in the pre-work, the trail cameras. You got to learn this deer. You got to, play the wind, set the tree stands. You got to do your plots. You got to mow the lawn. You got to take care of your farm. I mean, I can't even imagine like all the work that Todd does to like his big ass farm. All the work that you do to the new farm that you got. Mm-hmm. It's a different kind of work. Mm-hmm. And it's like sometimes you want to go to Wyoming like we did, go hunt high country mule deer, and that's fun too. Yeah. And you want to come back home and hunt whitetail, dude. And that's what I love about the bear camp. It's different.
Yeah, it's different, yeah.
So that's how my mindset has changed. So yes, back in the day, I talk shit on whitetails.
But generally, Western dudes hate on us a little bit.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
You guys are cool out in Utah with your gay shoes and your fucking... Just all
Ram hats. I don't wear a hat, but yeah, I know that's what you're going to say next. But I think you got a couple of them in the back room. But I will say this, dude. Honestly, I think a lot of that's changing.
Yeah.
Like, that might have been how it was, a little bit ago. But now it's like, I think people are just excited about hunting, dude. And they're learning. It's like, you talk shit on it, well, cool. Then...
You just haven't done
You don't have a camp like this, or you don't have, you know what I mean? You haven't experienced what we've experienced. Because if you did, you wouldn't talk shit on it. Maybe you wouldn't do it, but you would understand.
Yeah.
You would understand it. Like
definitely.
Do you love whitetail hunting a lot more than you thought you would?
100%. 100%. I'm trying to think about a hunt that I would not do, but I still respect. And I think that's how everybody needs to look at it. Which maybe there isn't, but...
Well, you got to respect all hunting because we're all experienced enough to know that, like, none of it's necessarily easy. We might disagree with methods or, like, weapons or whatever it is.
So that's a good one. Like, crossbows, I don't care. You guys have an opinion on it because, like, you guys are more in that territory. And maybe you guys would rather have a different season for it, and I understand that, too.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, it's just... But it's like, I still respect it. It's like, you want to hunt with the crossbow? Dude, hell yeah. Because guess what? My kid will kill his first buck with a crossbow. Because I'm going to like bring him up when he's like 7, like or 8 or something. Big. Kurt, can I just fly him in for like a couple of days and have him kill a doe? And then, know.
That's a whole nother podcast. Hey, we'll talk about that later. But
all right, back to the story.
Whitetail Devin's transforming into really super duper Whitetail Devin. Understanding Whitetail Devin.
Don't tell him I thought about moving out here though, because that's a whole nother podcast. All right, let's get back to the story, shall we?
Yes.
So, the Big 10. All right, 23. We got him on camera. We couldn't kill him, but he was always running like the fence line.
Yep.
Here's what I thought was interesting. He would either run the fence line or he would take one little loop where your stand was, right? Mm-hmm. That's the only place we ever got him on camera.
Yeah.
So then this year he shows up. This is where the story starts.
Well, we got him on daylight how many times the year before? One time.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
You guys,
we got one day.
I will say this, just so you guys know, these guys track the trail cameras way more than I do. So if you
by we mean Rachel.
I am like I nerd out on like the stats.
Oh yeah.
I just think it's cool.
You think?
But yeah.
as we have a whole like a spreadsheet of everyone's does and bucks and everything in the group, which I love. I love it. I'm glad you did it, not me.
I'm a math nerd.
I'm not.
So anyway,
mathematician.
So I kept all of last year's photos. Last year, the only time we had them on daylight was 8:20 a.m. November 4th. And that
damn, you do
like
numbers.
I not only know that because he killed it, so I looked back, but he killed on November 5th, 8 a.m. So it's like really close to, it's just interesting.
Yeah.
But, and I'm sure he was daylight other times. We just didn't get him on camera. Yeah. But we always, that fence line, and it's on the west side of our property. So it's really hard to hunt, unless you got an east wind, and we don't usually. I mean, now this year we are, but so anyway. So no one saw him last year, right? No. I remember that morning though, because we were all hunting and the camera went off and I'm like, guys, the Big Ten's on the property. And we're like, grunt, Devin, grunt.
Yeah. You're the closest. Grunt to him now.
I'm like, hold on, I've only grunted like 3 or 4 times. Let me try this.
No, bro, that's what we shouldn't be able to hear it.
County.
But then
Andy's like, I heard it. I shouldn't have.
I knew he was alive because we left the cameras out. So we got a picture of him in like February. Yeah. So we knew he survived. And then we started getting pictures of him again this year. And you could tell he looked exactly the same, just bigger.
So the Big Ten is back. Did you ever think we were going to kill him?
Honestly, no.
Me neither. And let me tell you why I didn't think we. And it was like a team effort to me. It was like a team effort. Like we all worked together, But let me tell you how I know I didn't think we would kill him. Is like I never even thought about shooting him. I'm like, all I fucking want is the G2 buck. That's it.
I think that's all of us.
I'm all like, the G2 buck. He's just different. He has character. He's definitely doesn't score.
Love the super unique name that you guys gave him.
Yeah.
we're really good at
kind of resembles a muley.
Yeah. We call him a muley bug.
Yeah.
But he's not nearly as big.
3x3 with eye guard.
But he's just cool. And he was there last year as well. So there's like a little bit of history. But then last year I seen him. Andy, did anybody else see him last year?
I almost shot him at like 5 yards. Yeah. But he was like, there was some brush and I just didn't think I could shoot through it, and it was like right under my stand. He can't behind me where I didn't expect any deer to be. So, but yeah.
So I guess what I'm trying to get at here is, damn, I know public land is cool because that's how I grew up. But fuck, having your own lease and taking care of it, and putting trail cameras on and watching these deer. And I just hope this G2 buck either gets killed this year or he comes back or other, because that's just so much fun to me. And that's what I love about hunting. You know what I mean? It's like you can But anyway, okay. So where do we start now? What's?
Well, I think we start with you killed him Wednesday morning?
Yeah. So
Tuesday morning. Election day.
Yeah. What happened? Yeah.
So Monday night.
Hold on.
Trump bug.
Trump train.
I think we all agree that as much as this week has sucked, besides that, I think I said yesterday, I was like, this thing in the back of my mind is keeping me positive.
Yeah.
We have our country back. So.
We got it.
I was sitting in the stand the morning we found out. I'm like, that's fucking pretty sick. Watching everybody on the view, bitch.
Kurt at 1 a.m. You did it, boys!
I woke up, checked my phone, I'm like, Trump's our fucking president!
We're on the bunk. Yeah, hell yeah.
I won't, because of work, state my political views in the podcast,
but we all know,
Devin
bitch.
killed on election day, and it was the best day ever!
Yeah. And that's how we knew Trump was going to win.
Yeah. The Trump buck.
I call him Trump Daddy, the buck. Yeah, Trump buck.
You got to name the buck Trump.
Well,
no, you don't want to.
I'm not going to assassinate
You don't want to kill Trump.
Well, that's a good point. Bad analogy.
Anyway.
Go Brandon.
Election
Let's
buck.
call him
Brandon.
The Brandon buck.
The Brandon buck. Okay, there we go.
So, it was Monday night. We all may have been drinking a lot. And, Tuesday morning was supposed to be windy and rainy. So, we all made a pact. We're not going to go.
So, my dad came up.
Jimbo came up to see us.
25-mile-an-hour winds, raining, just the worst.
Yeah. So, we'll sleep in, recharge the batteries. No one's going hunting. I wake up.
No.
And
I
Devin's
first
not
said,
there.
Rachel, do you want me to wake you up in the morning?
No, I said, we're not going. Don't go.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I thought you weren't going either. So I wake up.
Devin missed a memo. He just went.
Wait a minute.
Well, actually, I didn't know because he was in the top bunk and I didn't want to like crawl up there and see if he was there. But I woke up and I checked my trail camera and the what are we calling him now? Brandon was on camera.
Change his name mid-podcast.
And then all of a sudden, Devin's on camera. He's like, "Oh shit, he's hunting."
Brandon's
He's
on
chasing
camera
him.
at one,
He's chasing him.
1 in the morning, I think. And
Yeah.
so I look out the back door to see if your truck's there.
Yeah.
And your truck's gone. So I text you really quick. I'm like, "Hey, are you at the lease? Or are you at Judd's?" Because I didn't know where you were hunting.
Yeah.
At 1 in the
Thank
morning?
God. No, no.
Oh.
This is at 6.
God damn,
That's
over,
when we got
over a
the
teaser.
picture of the trail camera of
The picture's at 1, but I woke up at 6 and I checked the camera. So I look outside. His truck's not there. I text him, "Are you at the lease?" He said yes. I said the Brandon buck was there at 1 in the morning, and then you can take it from there.
So yeah, it's supposed to be a shitty day. Here's what's crazy, right? We all thought it was gonna be windy.
Yeah.
Like high winds.
Every weather app told us it was.
We all thought it was gonna be
raining
on and off. So dude, I get up in that stand and it's like quiet.
Calm.
What the heck? No, yeah, quiet, calm, whatever. But there's zero wind. And I'm like, this is weird because it's been really windy and rainy the last 2 days that I've been here. So this is my 3rd day in the stand. I'm like, this is kind of like, and it was like very dark and cloudy.
Spooky.
It's kind of spooky. And I just
gloomy.
came, dude, I had Halloween with my boys and I show up here and all this is like gloomy and shit. Anyway.
Shit.
So, I lost my train of thought.
It's calm and rainy and
Oh, yeah.
You're up in the stand.
So anyway, the whole point is like I'm sitting there. I'm like, okay, everybody said it's gonna suck. It's supposed to be windy, but it's not. And this spot, like, Andy killed there last year.
Correct.
Before he killed, I seen a bunch of bucks, a bunch of does. This year, the first day I didn't see anything because the weather was really rainy and windy. We only probably sat.
I did see the G2 buck from that stand.
Before
I got there.
Yeah, Devin was supposed to fly in. He canceled his flight. So I said, fuck him. Next morning, I'm going to a stand. Well, it's our stand. I shouldn't say Devin's stand because we call it the 300 stand now. And so I went up there, and that's when I saw that G2 buck. And then the next morning, Devin, okay, continue on.
Yeah, so it was just supposed to be a bad morning. So I didn't see anything. So I'm like, nah, man, they were right. This sucks. Because usually I see them like before 7. So now I'm being really picky, right? I know it sounds like that, but this stand is so damn good. You see something. Like, it's just like it's like money.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I don't see anything. Time goes on. I don't want to admit this part, but I will.
Oh, boy.
So here I am. So, dude, like, when you're sitting in your stand, you're, like, looking straight ahead of you. Just take your left leg, flip it over. In your tree stand, you sit like this. And this is how I am. And I'm looking over my left-hand shoulder. Because that's where most of the deer come up. So I'm on my phone on Instagram, you know, just fiddle fucking around. Just scrolling through. And I'm like, fuck, Devin, you should focus. So I spin back around like this on my tree stand. And no shit, dude, I might have not even got fully in after I said, Devin, you should focus. And here comes the buck chasing his doe, dude.
Well, and before that, we were texting you, "Are you seeing anything?" And you're like, "Just squirrels." Like, I'm so annoyed with all the squirrels. Yeah. And we're like, "Shoot them." You're like, "You won't." And we're like, "Bet." So
you
like,
said shoot a black squirrel.
I said shoot a black squirrel, and you said, "All right, bet."
That was the last text we got from you. Was I'm gonna shoot a squirrel.
Yeah. But what was our bet?
I don't know.
even remember what we were betting.
Hold on, we bet something. I can't remember. Okay, anyway, so here comes.
I won.
What?
I won. You didn't shoot the squirrel.
But I did shoot the buck. All right, so hold on. So all of a sudden, here comes. Okay, this is what happened. I turned to my seat, right? And all of a sudden here, I'm like, fuck. So I look right here. You know what I'm talking about.
I do.
So this tree
spot
stand
right there. He knows.
This tree stand is kind of like up on a bench. And if you're looking straight ahead, down to your right, there's like a big draw. Like maybe not a big draw, but you can shoot across it if you're
This
willing
side
to
of
shoot.
the river.
By the way, I don't know what you're talking about
If you're
because you never let me hunt there because
Okay.
you say I would hate it.
No,
You probably would.
you would hate it. Don't ever go there.
I think you're trying to get me out of
So we
it.
got this draw. So they're dropping. They've already dropped down the draw,
And they're coming up to you.
and now they're coming up to me. So I didn't even see him drop down. Usually I do, but now they're coming up. Okay, he's chasing his little girlfriend around. And no shit, to my surprise, I should have brought my fucking longbow because guess what? I could have shot him at like 10 yards. Not really, but he was at 10 yards, but I didn't have enough time. So he comes up to 10 yards, him and his doe are moving, and then they kind of do a U shape to turn back around to where they came from, and now he's back out to 14, and they stop. And now the doe's like just sitting there, and he puts his neck up on her like ass, and then all of a sudden he goes up, gets on top of the doe, and I'm like, okay, here's my chance. But the problem is I had like either 2 or 3 twigs that were inside my peep, and I'm like, fuck, it's only 14 yards, I can do it. I'm like going back and forth in my head, should I do it, should I not? I'm like, fuck, there they go. So then he hops down, the doe takes off, he hops down, and then if you're looking around this tree, so where they went, so now they're doing another U back to where the direction they were going to go. So now they're going to come this way, but now they're at 30 yards. So it's like a big bushy tree. It's like 10 yards around like this, 10 yards like that. And then here he comes. So his doe goes first, but he kind of like held up right here. So this is where I have my chance to like pull back, dude. But you guys got to understand, when he left that doe, I was like, what the fuck, Devin? You had 2, in my brain I'm thinking, you had 2 little twigs. These aren't branches, dude. These are like...
Well, it's just in your peep, your arrow is going to be a different line of sight. Than
you just don't know.
You don't know, but it feels wrong, so you did the right thing.
But when he left and got off that doe from trying to breed her, I was like, I just fucked up. Like, all has gone to hell. The Big Ten, Brandon, I'm going to call him the Big Ten. I can't call him Brandon.
Yeah, Big Ten.
The
Let's
Big
go back to
Ten.
that. Name change again.
Back to the Big Ten.
Dude, the Big Ten is just like, he's gone. I fucked up. I should have just done it. I didn't do it. So now they've just circled back around, and they're just going where all the deer always go. They either go over your left-hand shoulder, or they just always cut right in front of you. Is how I feel. So anyway, so now he's coming out. The doe goes through. I got my bow pulled back, and I anchor just like that. On the doe. I'm on the doe because I'm still waiting for him to catch up. So, dude, I always do this one thing. I always do like grip, anchor, and then hold on the deer, you know? Then as I was doing that, so the doe goes by, I come back onto him, I get on his shoulder, just like, can you guys hear me on this? Mm-hmm. I get back on his shoulder just like this, and I'm like, hold, and I'm like, Meh. And as I go, Meh. Dude, I swear to God, dude, the deer gods took over my soul. My mind, body, and soul, dude. And as I went like this is the funny part I wanted to tell you, dude. As I went, Meh, my bow went, bleh.
It went off?
We wouldn't let him tell us the story all
My
week.
bow went off, dude. And it just was like, you know how like when they tell you like when you're shooting your bow, it needs to be a surprise.
Yeah, it was a surprise.
I was like,
You're so surprised.
I was like, well, hold on. My whole point is this though. When I'm all set in, dude, I'm all like ready to fucking go. But yeah, I don't know, dude. I just think the deer gods took over my whole body, my mind and soul, and I just was like, bring and bring.
So that you wouldn't tell us the story, and that's not where we all thought it was going. We thought you shot him while he was breeding the doe.
That's what I thought too. When you said you got up to mount her, I'm like, oh, he shot her.
I so wish, dude.
He's
So
going
what
to town.
happened? Hey, Devin, did you get buck fever?
Yeah.
Dude, let me tell you something.
Fuck yeah, you did.
But wait,
No.
he even said earlier that like when he saw the buck coming up the hill, he's looking at it and he goes, I mean, he's a 10 point, but I didn't know if he was that big, you know? And then
I didn't know if he was that big, dude. I just went into straight predator mode. And it's easy. It's easier to get into predator mode when it happens quick.
Yeah, for sure.
oh yeah.
Dude,
It's instinctual.
I'm not even gonna lie. I love getting buck fever because it tells me I still love the hunt. I still love
Yeah.
chasing, and that's what we all live for. You know what I mean? Like if you don't get that excited and that adrenaline,
You wouldn't do it.
you just lost it. You know what I mean? It's like you're doing it for a different reason. But dude, I did not, because when it happens quick, like my mind goes into that mode, and I don't even have time to think about it. But let me tell you how I still have it, is because this morning when I told you that doe was coming in, I'm like, is it cold or do I have doe fever? Dude, it's a damn doe. And then I question myself. I'm like, well, maybe it is a little chilly outside. Well, then I'm back at the blind at Todd's place, dude. And here comes this doe. And dude, I'm getting my bow and I lift it up. I'm like, I can see my arrow go.
Yeah.
So anyway, dude, I did not get buck fever, but anyway. So yeah, dude, it just took over my mind, body, and soul, and my arrow went off. And dude, I didn't know where I hit. I was like, fuck, because there's like a surprise shot. So in my head, I'm thinking, well, that's how you're kind of supposed to shoot. You know, you like instead of just like a what do they call
punch,
like a punch, you're supposed to squeeze it. But I'm just replaying everything in my head, dude. I'm just like, what do you think? So I'm just like,
did I fuck this up?
Did I fuck this up?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, I can fuck up a small buck. I can fuck up a medium buck, but you can't fuck up the Big Ten.
Yeah.
And the last thing I wanted to do is like have you guys come up there and like blow up the whole lease, trying to look for the biggest buck on there besides the big one that you've seen, but the biggest one that we have on trail camera. So I was just like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? But as all this thought's going through my head, I watch him take off. So I shot him at 30. He's now at like 50, 55 yards, and he's just kind of like sitting there. It looks like when I replay it in my head, it looks like he's kind of wobbling. But you know how it is.
Teetering.
But when you replay stuff in your head, you don't know if you like really
sometimes
remember
your
it.
brain makes you see what you think you want to see.
What you wanna see.
Yeah.
So then you question
That's
it.
super duper fucking really common.
Yeah.
In hunting. Like especially after a shot, your brain will
do some weird shit.
Yeah. You're I don't know what it is.
That's why I love film. Like we're just started filming this year, and already like it's made a world of difference because you know exactly what happened. There's no questions.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. It tells you right there. Yeah.
Anyway.
So he's starting to teeter, and all of a sudden I can hear the. I'm like, what the fuck? Here comes another buck. It's the same exact trail, but instead of doing all these little U-turns and looping around, he goes straight to my buck where he was. So he was teetering, and then I thought so let me go back. He was teetering, and then he started to then he kind of what looked like he bedded down. But you do the same thing. Like, did he really bed down, or did he just take a couple steps and there's brush in the way? So then when I think he bedded down, I hear the other buck coming. He's coming up the trail. So I look over at him, and then I look back over at my buck 10 seconds later, and he's gone. I'm like, fuck. Is he dead? Did he just bed down? Did he move off? I'm like, fuck. And then in my head, I'm thinking, I should have just why did I let that distract me? I could have known right then and there, did he bed down? Did he move? Did he what? Blah,
Also,
blah.
very normal thing that every hunter does.
Yeah.
But you do kick yourself. That's the fun part about hunting.
And then so it's the moral of the story.
I can't shoot him, but
you almost just gotta trust yourself and be confident about it. You know what I mean? Because it's that's the only way to make it work. So then, I'm all like, I text the group, crew of the middle of the map. Guess what Devin just did?
No, it was so nonchalant.
They both said no.
The text was, just shot the Big Ten. That was it. Like the most casual.
Right after the squirrel bet that we just made.
Meanwhile, I'm still sleeping because we all were going to sleep in.
Yeah.
So Andy and I and his dad are sitting at the bar
having
coffee. It's 8 a.m. now. It's 8. And I get this text from Devin.
Wait, you're having coffee?
Yeah, we had coffee.
Damn.
Without you.
I missed out.
Sorry.
Yeah, you should have had coffee.
Coffee. So we're all thinking, idiot, he's hunting in the rain and the wind. We're having coffee, sleeping in. It's great. Then I get this text, just shot the Big Ten. And it was immediately after the squirrel conversation. So, I thought you were fucking with us. I really did. So I called you.
I thought I was fucking with you guys, to be honest.
and you're
my body and soul took over.
And he's whispering, no, I really did. But he's bedded 50 yards from me. And,
Yeah.
And I don't know how the rest of that happened, but I hung up and I ran into the bunk and I woke up Kurt. Devin just shot the Big Ten. Mm-hmm. And then you wanted, I don't know what. I told Kurt to call Devin because I can't remember what you want to do, but I'm like, I think we got to give it time or
Oh, so I think I was worried about if it started to rain.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
then Andy's like, hey, then you must have looked at the weather, and then you said it's not going to rain because I'm like, well.
Which I lied to him because it rained when we were taking pictures. That's okay.
But, okay, continue. I can't interject yet. You texted us.
So anyway, so now I got you guys on the phone, and this is all still going through my head. I'm like, how much time do we give him? Text Judd, dude, buck down. I'm going to give him more time. But it's like, I don't know, like I visioned it. And in my head, I'm like, I fucking know he's dead. Like I know. Oh, so, okay, this is the part I left out. The other buck was coming. He goes up. This is the other reason I should have been so much more confident that my buck was dead.
I'm glad you weren't though, because it was more fun.
I know. It was more fun.
It was.
So this, I mean, he must have been like, I don't know, maybe 200 inches. Just
You just throw that in.
It's like a 130 buck. Anyway, he takes the exact same trail, and he like is taking the trail, and all of a sudden he stops right where I thought my buck bedded, and he looks down at my buck and just kind of looks there for maybe, I don't know, 30, 60 seconds.
He's just like, hey, what are you doing?
He takes a right 5 yards, and then he cuts back over my buck, looks at him again, and then finishes chasing that doe. I'm like, you're welcome, buddy. I just shot her boyfriend for you.
She's single now.
So then, yeah, dude, we're all contemplating about it, like at this moment, like, what do we do? How much time do we give him? You guys are like, hey, we're gonna take our time so we can give the deer time. You guys show up to the lease. I think that was probably maybe like an hour and a half. No,
Andy said not to text you that we were on our way. This is a good energy. Until we were like basically
Right
there.
Yeah.
Because we thought you were gonna get down.
Because you said, you said text me when you leave the studio.
And I'm like, absolutely
I
not.
didn't
You
text-
wait till we're like 5 minutes from now before you text.
So we took our time, like getting ready, having coffee, just trying to delay you, you know. And then when I got to like the nearest Casey's, that's when I texted you like we're on our way, which is like pretty close to the lease versus like
the deer
anyway,
God still had my soul. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I should have known that.
So we get there and we call you, and then actually I recorded it. So it's kind of cool because I feel you're on speakerphone telling us like again, like exactly what did you hear?
Yeah,
what did you see? You know, and we're like, okay, it sounds like a dead deer, but I think, you know, proceed with caution. Like we should, it's already been an hour and a half. We should be able to go look, at least look for an arrow, look for blood. And yeah, so then we went down to the river.
It's a creek.
But you called it the river.
I
Guys,
know,
wait.
I know.
Don't cross the river. Just wait down at the bottom
And
for me. Okay.
So we watched you like slowly climb quietly. So quiet. I was so impressed. Climb out of your stand.
Yeah.
And put your Westie stock on this buck.
Yeah, to take
we
my
didn't know he
boots
ditched
off.
his boots, but he did.
Well, it was raining.
So
I was
usually,
like,
yeah, it was raining, and like the
Well,
leaves weren't
misty.
crunchy.
Yeah,
but it had rained the day before, so the leaves were like super soft. They weren't crunchy, so I'm like, you know, I'm gonna be extra cautious because number one, I think he's dead there embedded. At least I think he is. But in the back of my head, I'm like, well, what if he's still alive? Because I don't know how good or bad my shot is.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, take off the boots, sneak in on your socks, just do it like a mule deer. Even though if he is alive, he'll probably bump, jump, and run. But it's worth a try because maybe he's sick enough. So, dude, I'm just pulling out my Westie moves.
I can't believe you were walking around in your socks.
And then, dude, I got my tree
harness,
the straps. I'm like, I got to tuck those in. So now, dude, I'm just like sneaking in. It was kind of cool though, because it was like, I don't know how long that stalk took me, but it felt like a real stalk
longer
for a minute.
than I thought. Because when
Yeah.
you said he was bedded at 55 yards,
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is
At one
taking
point, I
so
was like, hopefully he can sneak in there quiet enough. And Andy goes, I'm pretty sure he can.
But,
I think he's our guy.
You're probably taking like one step, look around, and we're just. It seemed like forever. 'Cause I was
Could you
recording-
see him at the time?
No. So we're down
He's
in
over the
like
ridge.
we're down in like a river bottom, and he's up on top
And
of
you're
a
just
ridge.
waiting.
We're probably
Yeah.
only 100 yards away, if
We're
that.
We're
but-
waiting for what Devin does.
So I'm recording the whole thing because I'm waiting for him to scream buck down, you know.
Because he's going to if
But
there's
now,
a buck down.
Yeah,
like
it's definitely gonna happen.
as time progresses and we don't hear that, I'm growing concerned that this buck is not
It
down.
seemed like 20 minutes. It was probably less than 5. It's
probably 3 and a half.
Yeah. But we were not in the mood for that.
So I'm just sneaking up. And all of a sudden I find the blood trail. I'm like, damn, that's like,
It's gruesome.
that's gruesome.
That is
It's like a highway, dude. It's like
There was just blood everywhere.
just blood everywhere. Then all of a sudden I find my arrow. It's like broken off. So I take my arrow. I measured up to my other arrows. I'm like, okay, there's this much that broke off into his body because I wanted
you
to.
did that.
Because
Tell us that.
Yeah, that's saving for the podcast. So I just wanted to see how much arrow went into him, so I could like feel either more or less confident. But there was just so much blood. I just keep going, and I step over this log, and then I kind of like when I step over, I bring this foot up, and I like look up. I'm like, fuck, and then I just like lost it, and then I went, fuck damn, bye.
I bet you the whole fucking county heard that too.
And then
I got texts from people 20 minutes away that said they heard it.
we immediately were like just laughed and we're like, hell yeah. And all started heading up the
We
hill.
just started running up the hill, and then it's like a little hill, and we're out of breath.
It's a pretty big hill for the Midwest.
Yeah, that's a good hill. But yeah, dude. And then so I never even went up to him. I just kind of saw him from a distance after that log. And then I just said buck down, and dude, I wanted to wait for like you guys to be there,
Which was awesome.
So I was just
By
like,
the way, after you yelled, did you keep watching him just to make sure he didn't?
no, not at all, dude. He could have possibly bucked down. He's like, oh fuck,
Fucking get to leave.
I swear, guys, he was right here.
Just shock him back alive.
Life reborn just takes off.
Yeah.
I've had that happen. My dad did that.
Really?
The
He's
deer
like,
god took over his soul.
Did the buck hit life alert and took off? Yeah.
Clear.
Yes.
Damn it.
Then Devin started stripping.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I was hot. Why did I start stripping?
I don't know, but your clothes were there.
Yeah. Next thing I know, your shirt's off, just whoom, thrown in the woods, just like a stripper.
The honest truth is, I really don't like. I've always been this way ever since my elk hunt. I can prove it too. I am one of the first Westies to ever wear solids, and I can prove that from my elk hunt on YouTube that has over 3 million views.
Okay, I love this claim.
Taking a bow to a gunfight. I am one of the first to wear solid colors. So I've always been this way. So when you're like, you don't want to wear your camo, I'm like, no, dude. Just because I like a t-shirt, I like solid. Until somebody wants to pay me some fucking money.
I respect that.
I'll fucking sell. I'm kidding.
I respect that. Huntworth's about to buy Devin Leonard.
Huntworth, I'm easy.
We need Devin Leonard to infiltrate Huntworth to the Western world. Because everyone's got to have their expensive gay shit.
Yeah, dude. You need like a mediocre camo, like for real.
Well, Huntworth's got great
Like
fucking
great
camo.
camo. Like okay, yeah, you're right. I meant like a not so expensive, like mediocre price. I guess.
Affordable.
Yeah,
People
that would be the right word.
People judge quality by value.
Value.
Yeah.
Which most times it's true. I don't blame it, but we all know what I'm saying. There's a Western fucking goofy shoed liberal. There's a lot of liberalish Western fag hunters who will just buy certain brands to think it's going to impress their friends. That's the gayest shit you can do, for the record. You're buying shit to impress other dudes? What are you trying to fuck them? What are we doing?
Hey, I will say
Am I right?
I will say this, though. Guess what jacket I've been wearing this whole time?
Sicka?
No, it's a Huntworth.
Is
right
it
here,
Huntworth?
Andy?
Yeah, it is.
But it's the one you gave me, dude.
Yeah.
You're wearing it?
He has. I saw him wearing
Dude, I
could barely see him wearing it in the stand.
That's right. Good plug.
There it
Good
is.
plug.
Yeah.
Quality, affordability, and says you're not gay.
And the deer can't see ya.
You killed the biggest whitetail of middle of the map camp ever.
Did he see me?
Nope.
Huntworth,
And I think we were all quite shocked. Like even once we went up to that deer, it was like, oh wow.
He's
oh
a
wow,
lot
Devin,
bigger.
that deer's a lot bigger than we thought
Here,
that deer was.
let's do this.
You know?
Let me
It's
see
like,
if I can.
Play the audio.
Yeah, here
It was-
Do you have the audio where he's screaming?
No, that's on my GoPro. I don't have it.
Here, hold on.
And it's
Oh, I can hear it.
Dude.
I can just hear it in my head.
I honestly
It was
feel
like
I
the
wish
most
I wish
happy
you guys could have been a
morning
little
ever.
closer because I feel like that was my best one yet.
it was good.
It was so good.
It was really good.
Glad.
I was so happy to hear that sound.
I know.
I've
And that's what I like about having those. Like we were. Doesn't matter who
I've been
kills
waiting
it.
for that.
Doesn't matter who kills the deer. Like we're all so.
Just
pumped
everyone
up, you know?
here knows Devin so well that they're just waiting for that yell.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second here.
And now I've just been giving him a
Who's
hard
next?
time that
Who's going to be the next killer? Andy?
Kurt.
Kurt? Oh.
Kurt's gonna kill
has
one of
good
the
odds.
studs tomorrow.
What about me?
If you had to put $100 on it, who do you think would really kill first?
Oh, I'll put 200 on Kurt.
Oh, I love that, Andy. You're my guy.
Wow.
Andy's the best.
What do you want me to say?
Who's going to sit 300 tomorrow? Because that's who I'll put my money on.
Oh.
So have they not
Me?
have they not let you in that stand yet?
No, he said I would hate it.
She won't like it.
Oh, okay.
It's got terrible ladder.
It does have a really cheap, shitty ladder that like pretty much is like teeth that grabs into your hand and hurts to climb. And
all right, here we go. I got Devin's video. Ready?
What video is this?
This is your recovery video.
Hold on. Did I say you could play this?
Yeah. You got
Well,
Hold on,
you got to
if I-
give me the approval first, dude. I'll ban this on YouTube.
I was trying to pull it up on the computer, but
Copyrights. I haven't seen myself yet. I can't approve this.
I have to. It wouldn't let me airdrop it. It just wasn't working. You want me to pull it up for the visual?
Yeah,
Here,
pull
let's
it.
do
I don't
this.
care. Do whatever.
Let me see if it'll work real quick. Let me see if I can airdrop it.
Heck yeah.
Receiving
that
video. Receive it. Okay, well that's sending.
I'm a little pissed no one bet on me.
What's
Someone
that?
bet on you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I was betting on all you guys. I don't know your guys' lease. I spew all my fucking drama to you guys pretty heavily. I'm a one-man team over there. You guys are the three amigos.
Mm-hmm.
Amigo.
The amigos.
We're a solid team, though.
I thought all you guys still. I think all you guys still will kill deer. It's November
Hold on.
the fucking 8th.
When are you guys leaving?
I don't know.
Randomly. Okay, when do you think you'll leave? You might say an extra day.
I can't call it. That's what they're saying. Whatever it takes.
We might have up to a week more, but probably more like 4 more days.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hey,
You're going to kill.
whatever it takes.
You're going to kill.
Yeah. I should.
Okay,
I
I
should
will
have.
be-
Honestly, I should have killed. That was my own fault. It was like the first morning hunt. 2 minutes into my first morning hunt, I could have shot a really nice buck, and I said to myself, "Nope, this is your first morning here. Biggest buck you're ever gonna pass." And then I passed my shot opportunity at 20 yards, and then he chased a doe by me at 5 yards, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" So I should have shot him, but
Okay, here we go. Here's Devin's deer.
So I can't complain.
I haven't even seen this yet.
I know that guy.
Oh, is this you guys coming up?
This is us walking up the hill, the mountain. I mean, we'll skip some of this.
If you notice, I'm in the lead.
And by the way, it's slick.
And Kurt's way faster getting up a hill than you'd think.
Oh, here's me just.
Stripping.
Here goes.
Hey, had a little bit of whiskey. I get a little spot stomp on a dead buck without my boots. Fuck yeah! Holy shit! He's big.
Is that your stand right behind you?
Yeah.
We want to go see a buck. Holy crap. Let's say hang your backpack. I was like, look, he's still bedded there. But, dude, I'm actually hitting Archery because it's like, just painted red. Good.
That's really how you hang your backpack?
Yeah. That's how I do it out west.
Huh.
In the Midwest.
You didn't call your boy either, huh?
How do you hang it? Next to the tree? I didn't really have a hook, so I just put it there. I know. I shouldn't do that.
Oh, you missed it. Stripping.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here, hold on. Okay, we're at
easy.
I picked it up 2 days later.
That's it. We watched it back. I'm like, did you pick that up? Yeah, I did.
No, he definitely didn't. A doe blew at it.
Okay, so here we are. Yeah, hold on. I want to show you where.
You'll see the blood.
Yeah.
Hey, I get some good footage of the blood in the video.
Oh, we just
Oh, yeah,
passed
you can
it.
see it.
Yeah.
You can see it
Look
there
at
on the
that.
ground.
Then my arrow's just right there to the right. So I actually went to my arrow first, and I had to circle back around to
Look at
get
that
on the trail
blood.
that we're going on right now. And then here's the.
So you haven't even
Yeah.
come up on it yet.
Devin.
No, this is. I haven't even been this close yet.
Devin. Devin. Bigger than I thought, dude. When I see him at 15, Devin.
Look at that thing, bro.
Dude, how cool is this, like, rewatching it?
Devin, that's a hit.
He's eating leaves.
I love it. Oh my God. Dude, it happened. Holy cow. Would you say he's the biggest one on here?
That we have on camera.
He was.
He was dead right away, too.
Oh, yeah, he's stiff. Devin, that deer's big.
Devin, I'm so proud of you.
Dude.
Proud dad moment right there. Devin, I'm so proud of you.
Well, I am.
Hell yeah.
You're not proud of your buddies when they kill a monster buck. I mean,
Oh, yeah, you gotta be.
I have a cool picture once we got him in the truck. And like Kurt's just staring at the buck in the back of the truck, and he just looks like a proud dad. Like just got that smirk on his face. Like, yeah, my boy did it.
Just do one of these real quick.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that moment real quick.
And honestly, like he's so much bigger than he looks.
Yeah.
Even in the video, like
He's just so, like, I think he, like, has a tight wrap.
He's
And what
got
you get
great
him-
beams.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm looking at this deer, and score does not fucking matter. It does not. Because the whole time we talked, I'm like, Devin, you can kill 140, but you got to kill 126 or bigger.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, dude. You have helped us on so many Western adventures. Legitimately, since 2019, we killed a bear together.
Yep.
And we've killed bear together. We've been on elk hunts. We've been on mountain lion hunts. We've been on mule deer hunts. We've been on, what am I missing? Whitetail
Mexico.
hunts, 3 whitetail hunts. We've been to Mexico.
Mexico,
Like,
yeah.
you honestly have changed, for me personally, but and WCB, the scope of like adventure and like opportunity.
Yeah.
You really have, because you've been willing to, you're so passionate about whatever type of hunting we're into. And you've always been so like, dude, come do this. It's
Yeah.
crazy. And I'm like, you're crazy enough that I like trust you. I'm like, well, fuck, I've never done it. I'm going to go to Mexico and hang out with the cartel. And I think Devin's done it, so I can trust him. Like, at least when we die, we'll die together.
Hell, he came to bear camp with us just to hang out and guide.
Yeah.
Broke ribs.
Damn, when I got bucked off that horse.
He was
that's
laughing
right.
the whole time, crying because he was laughing so hard, but he was hurting and still stayed to hunt with us.
Well, that's what I mean. So it's cool to see you come here, and even though it's tough and so political here with like the space and the properties, like get a lease and then like have success, kind of like not. I would say under our guidance, but also like under your own ambition,
right?
And it's like, to me, it's like same thing with Trey. We full blown guided Trey, and Trey has guided us. And Trey killed a slammer's first fucking day ever. Kills a 160, which just does not happen.
Yeah.
And then you come in, 3 seasons, but that's still not a lot of time for a caliber of whitetail that you got. You have a fucking mega clean typical whitetail, 167-inch clean typical. And when I'm a measure, everybody. So if you think that I'm fucking fluffing this up to make this deer bigger, I will tell you.
You ain't screen tilting this one,
I will tell you, this deer is fucking big. He's got beams. Sorry, Rachel. G1s, G2s, G3s, and G4s. He's got it all.
Damn.
we got back to the studio and went to measure it, and it's raining out, so I have like this score sheet inside of a empty high noon box.
Oh, yeah,
so that it doesn't get all wet.
Which is how deer should be measured.
So it doesn't get all wet, but also it's great because they can't see everything. It's like be adding things up, but I can. So he's reading me off all the scores. I'm writing them down, and in my head, I'm adding up the whole numbers. Not the like 8s. So we get through all the measurements, and in my head, I'm at like 162 or 164, and I haven't added any of the fractions. And I'm like, you guys, this is a lot bigger than we thought. Like, a lot bigger than we thought.
Because we were speculating in the woods. I'm like, he's 160 for sure.
But on the trail cam pics, we were thinking 50s. Like,
Well, yeah,
we weren't even
'cause remember
thinking.
when you woke me up, you're like, this is the buck. Because I'm familiar, but I'm not as familiar. And I'm like, because we were
half
saying,
asleep.
We were saying 50s.
50s.
And I'm looking at his left 4, and I'm like, I think that deer could be bigger than 50s. Like, if he's got a 4 like that deer might surprise you, not knowing.
Yeah.
And we get there, and I'm like, we'll see what his beams do. Because what I do when I measure a deer, beams are just, I get the beams out of the way, both sides, because then I can just do the right side, then do the left side, and then the spread, and then we're done. And
I'm like, I think his beams are big. They're hard to tell. A lot of inches is hidden in beams. A lot of the frame is there. And I'm like, man, he wraps real hard. Andy and I, we were talking about that. I'm like, he wraps pretty hard. Like this deer could have 25 beams.
Yep.
We measure that first beam, 25 and some change. I'm like, fuck. We're in. And my rule of thumb, if a deer's got 24 beams, you're dealing with a big frame buck. 24 beams is where deers start to score a lot higher, assuming point length and mass kind of matches what the beam length is, which typically it can, most times it does, because you're dealing with a different caliber of deer when you get into that beam length usually, unless they have shit genetics, there's exceptions. But we hit that beam length, I'm like, fuck, dude, we're dealing with a big buck. And like my dad's got his 8, that this last buck he ever killed, we were doubting that one, and I measured the beams, 27 and change. I'm like, oh, I got to measure that again. 27 and change. Let me measure it one more time. 27 and change. I'm like, son of a bitch. We're dealing with a 160-inch 8-pointer, which is crazy. But that's what we did with yours. And I'm like, fuck, there's G1s, whole fucking 2. Oh, this 3 is better and bladed. Oh, there's this 4. And mass is just great all around. And Rachel's right in the high noon box. And I'm like, Devin, you did something here, man.
Yep.
We totaled up 167 and 4/8 gross. Netted, still netted, typical, clean, like almost 163.
Damn, I didn't know the typical score. That's
fucking insane. That's a giant typical. It doesn't happen. I think.
Let me go,
dude. To just kill it's crazy. I will call it. I hope I'm wrong.
Don't say it. Do not. No. I know what you're gonna say.
It's better.
Put that curse on him,
Don't do it.
It's better if I say it.
Okay, then I can prove you wrong.
Then you can prove me wrong.
All right. Let me hear it.
So I'm kind of saying it to kind of be devil's advocate in a way.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right. This is another fetish of mine.
I'm not saying. Hey, listen. I'm not saying.
You're about to turn on. No, you're about to turn on my dear godness.
I'm not saying it's the biggest buck you'll ever kill, biggest whitetail. I'm not saying that. Because I do believe that you'll kill bigger because I know how you like to hunt, and I know that you'll just hunt until you find a bigger one.
Yeah.
I will say it will probably be the biggest clean typical you ever kill.
Okay.
That'll be hard to beat.
I do. I think you'll kill a bigger whitetail that scores higher. I do believe that. I do believe that in my heart.
But clean 10 like that, that's
just perfect buck.
A perfect buck that has
just pass the rest. Let them go for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And dude, this is what is like so
He's got
cool about
split 2s. I can't.
split. I'm like, nope, pass. He don't.
He's got no eye guards.
I'm dedicated.
Lame.
Yeah.
Or he'll go
I
hunt.
ain't giving up.
He'll go hunt for a doe tomorrow, and the split 2 will be by 17 times.
He'll be waving them off. Yeah.
Get out of here.
Go that
Shoot.
way.
That way.
So let me ask you, Devin, when you walked up on and you picked him up, did you know what you did for the whitetail realm? Like, it would be like us shooting, and because to think that you're only here a weekish,
Yeah.
it'd be like me going to Utah for a weekish and killing like a 380 bull.
Yeah. So let's compare it to a mule deer real quick.
I don't know that.
I would say add 20 inches.
Yeah.
So 60,
185, 190.
Like a 90. Yeah, dude. For you, that's unreal.
Just a perfect 4x4.
So to answer your question, yes, dude. Like when I first shot him, I was like, that's a good buck.
And a clean, like.
I still thought the same
4x4.
thing. I honestly thought he was 15, 20 inches bigger than the buck I shot before. He was way bigger than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had 120 buck.
But then when we walked up on him, I was like, dude, like in that video, I was like, I don't even know how to act, dude. I'm like, his neck's, he's all stiff, by the way, which is why I'm cranking down his neck in that video.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just want to hold him normal.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude.
I know you appreciate it. I didn't like.
Let me tell you this, dude. This is how I want to prove it to you. Because how did God teach in the Bible by, he told this story that's called parables. You guys know the Bible?
Proverbs and Psalms?
No. You teach people by telling them stories. So anyway.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a parable.
Like through entertainment, basically, but I don't know what you're getting at.
Yeah, me neither. Okay, this is where I'm getting at. Dude.
Yeah, me neither.
When Trey killed that buck, dude, I was like so happy and jealous in a good way. I'm like, damn, dude, I want something like that so bad, you know? Like, it gets in your blood. Like, when you see other people do it.
Yeah.
Or you, like, get to hold somebody else's
Somebody else's
buck in their hands.
Todd's last year.
Yeah, like Todd's.
Like when we recovered Todd's giant.
then-
176.
Then it gets
Yeah.
in your blood, dude, and you just like, I don't know, like you want to work for it, you want to earn it, and then you want to kill it, and then you just. But dude, so it's just like, but I'll tell you this: like, when Trey killed it, dude, I was just like, dude, I want that. I want a buck like that, dude.
Yeah.
It's just like, and dude, I fucking got one now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So yeah, I know. Yeah.
I know you know.
Yeah.
I know you get it. That's what I like about it. That's why Andy, were we talking about it? You brought it up anyway. The cool thing about whitetail, well, no, I can't remember who brought it up. It was Devin or Andy. Someone brought up what's cool about whitetail camp, or the one we have, is that there's no jealousy or secret.
Yeah.
That motherfucker got that deer. That was my deer. With us, we don't have that.
Yeah.
We had
you're
so
really
much
pumped
fun.
up for
That was
whoever
literally like the most fun ever.
Yeah.
Well, because I truly believe if you have
It was.
tight-knit camps like
Yeah.
what we have and what we will have more in the future, like I want to make this a thing. Like, Weston, we're gonna figure some shit out for you, so I'm gonna hunt shitty public land. And
I'm happy in that space.
but the more we can make the middle of the map hunting camp a thing, and everyone's got their space, and everyone comes back and strategizes and shares stories, like, dude, I'm gonna try this tomorrow. Oh fuck, I'm thinking this, and that is the fun of it. And we all are amped for each other, and there's no like, why the fuck would I be jealous of your great accomplishment? Because I know how hard that is. I know the high you're riding.
Yeah.
To be jealous of that, and maybe that comes with experience and age. I think probably. Maybe if you're younger, it's a little easier to be jealous. But it's like, I want everybody to kill the best deer that they can every year. And that's what's so fun about camp. And that's camp with the right people.
Yeah.
Right? And I feel bad for people that don't have camp with the right people, because I feel like most people do not.
Most people don't even have a camp at all.
Most people don't have a camp at all, and we get messages that we are their hunting camp and we're their motivators, which is fucking crazy to me. But also, I get it. I understand it. I don't crazy like that they're wrong. I think it's crazy that someone would think that we are that.
Right.
Like, I guess in a way, I feel like we're undeserving of providing that in a way. But I appreciate the messages, and I'm glad we can do that. But we're trying to create our own. We have our community with the listeners, but we're trying to create our physical hunting camp with what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
You know, so.
And to put it in perspective, I literally walked in first night, and the 160 just comes in and gets put in the freezer. I'm like, here we go, Illinois, baby.
This is what we're doing?
Yeah. Okay.
This is what we're doing? Yeah, all right. I'm in.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I'll stay for a while.
Yeah.
I'll stay.
It's just you started off strong and left us all hanging. Now we're all just fucking struggling out here.
Yeah.
But that is just literally how it is, man.
Yep.
And I just love it, dude. I think it's so fun. But I will be honest, like when Trey comes in and kills that stud, I did have like a sigh of relief. I'm like, all right, we
Thank
got to
God.
like provide some give back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you gotta
Trey's done a lot, and like,
he's done
you
so
want to
much.
Yeah, you want to return the favor, and
And so have
yeah.
you, though. You've done so much, dude. And so for you to come in and like get two good whitetails in 3
like,
seasons,
a good one and a giant.
both Pope and young deer.
Yeah.
What's cool to you is like you planted the food plot, you ran the trail camp, you picked that spot, you hung. That was the first stand you ever hung, right?
That's
Like,
first whitetail stand.
You got the whole thing. It's not like it was guided.
Yeah, I know.
You know, it was you did
Guided
that.
by my friends. That doesn't count as a paid guide, though.
But
That's just your buddy showing
That's
you
a
the way.
buddy.
But it is though. You know,
it
it's
is,
just
yeah.
buddies.
Yeah.
It's like that's the cool thing about it, man. It's like shared experiences, and that's just what it's all about. And it's like most people don't get to find that shit.
Yeah.
Like if I draw a Utah tag, I have no question. It's like, yeah, dude, come on.
Yep.
Same thing with everyone here. Or like if I go to Pennsylvania, you guys be like, all right. Or like if the lease runs out, we're gonna figure something out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we've now created like this circle of like fellowship. It's just like everything like Bone Collector says in their intro. It's like the brotherhood, the fellowship. It's
all true.
It's hunting camp.
Yeah.
You know?
Bunk room talk.
The bunk room talk.
I like that. Oh my! The last.
I don't
Is this
think
some
a lot
kind of
people,
pussy banquet?
I don't think a lot of people get that anymore. Well, I know a lot of people don't get that anymore, but like I think about my dad and my uncles and my grandparents, you know, they would always go to hunting camp and they were happy. They celebrated any buck, any deer that got killed, they're drinking, celebrating, having fun. And it's just like, I feel like a lot of times these days it gets so, I don't know, like so serious and so competitive. And
well, with the breakdown of properties and opportunity and stuff, like hunting camps have died because not everybody, like we're all hunting different spots, but we have like a middle ground, which is the studio.
Yeah.
But it's like growing up, we all stayed in a soils test lab. It was like, that was hard to explain, but legitimately, like it was an old soil testing lab where they tested soil for shit. And it was just like this big, like wide open area. And we all set up cots and stayed in the soil testing lab, which I've been talking about it forever. I need to get all those guys on the podcast, but I just don't know. Since my dad passed away, I've kind of like lost contact with them. But
doesn't hurt to ask.
But we had camp for like my perspective as a kid. I just need to like email them and try and find their contacts and shit. But like see if they'll come in and do it and like talk about old times, which would be cool. No one else, I mean, it might not be entertaining to anybody else but me, but it'd be like the same thing.
No,
it's
those,
like
those podcasts are fun.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that like enjoy that nostalgia.
Yeah, because it's a reality for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But we're creating our own nostalgia right now. Like eventually, the boys will be up here, all our fucking hellions will be up here, and it'll be like we might be end up doing
on this whole complex. We like a hotel.
We had to buy a couple more buildings and shit.
But it
Just
might
to house
end up being
everyone.
like what we always did when I was younger. We always did bow camp the week before shotgun season into shotgun season because when I was younger, I started firearm hunting. And then when I was learning to bow hunt, you'd bow hunt basically Saturday, you'd hunt Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday through Thursday, and then Friday through Sunday was gun season. So that was like my week off school. That's what I took off. Like from 7th grade to senior year, that was my rutcation. I'd skip school all fucking week, tell everybody fuck off, and I'd be gone. So
that's how it is.
Hell yeah.
But I imagine the kids will do that too.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'd rather have my daughter shoot stuff with a gun than a crossbow.
Who's going to be more into hunting? Are your two kids?
Clyde.
Clyde?
I think it's too early to tell, but I would assume Clyde.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Here's what I don't know yet. My kids are so young. I think I have like, I don't know what I have. Something.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to call it, but I've always had something where I've always been obsessed with one thing, like so over the top. And I just happened to have like hunting. I fell into hunting as my one thing that I was like so overly the top obsessed with.
So what was it first? BMX?
Yeah, I was obsessed with BMX kind of simultaneously with, but then it was like I was obsessed. I did kickboxing and karate from 8 till I was 19, like obsessively.
Yeah.
And then BMX was kind of like a little bit on the side, but then hunting started. Then I shut off BMX from like September 15th, getting ready through when I was done. But I always had one thing I was obsessed with, and I think it's just like brain busy shit. Aluma seems like more like book smart, like forward thinking. Clyde is very much like cavemanish, like I am. You know, I can kind of tell. Like, so yeah, you're probably right. Clyde will be like the dude who's like, "Yeah, let's fucking do that, Dad.
Let's do it, Dad."
And I'll be like, "Sick, all right, dude, let's go." You know, and Aluma will be like, "Oh yeah, I'm studying to like put a satellite next to Elon Musk's satellite or something." I don't know, but
It's crazy to think about though, especially having kids, because like tonight was the first time my daughter's seen a deer.
Oh, really?
Because last year when I killed my buck, she was already sleeping, you know.
Yeah.
And she's only 1.
Yeah.
But she was like,
hey, she'll remember it forever.
she was so excited to see this dead deer in the
Big
backyard.
old smile or
smile, and she's like
Cool.
making all kinds of noises and stuff. I'm like, yeah, this is pretty badass.
Yeah.
That's cool, dude.
I think when you raise them up around it, you know what I mean? So it's not like this new foreign thing. Like,
I try to
Right.
take, you know, I didn't get a picture of the kids in the doe, but most stuff I try to get a picture of, like, or as many as I can when they were young, pictures of us. Like, I have a picture of a buck I killed in the tailgate. It's just a tailgate photo of Aluma standing on the tailgate, and Clyde is in the car seat on the tailgate, and there's a dead buck, and like just that photo. But it's like, I want to get all those photos printed.
Yeah.
That way, if they're into hunting, like, they're always going to be around it. If they're into it or not, they can just be like, legitimately, this has been my life since fucking I was born.
Yep.
You know?
I've got little girls, same age as your kids.
Yeah.
5 and 3. And my wife had killed 2 bucks, both when she was pregnant with both of them.
No shit.
Awesome.
The last buck that she killed was when they were like 1 and 3.
They
were in the blind eating Dairy Queen, watching Peppa Pig.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and they had hearing protection on. I was the only one that didn't because we only had 3 earmuffs to go.
Yeah. Daddy doesn't need us here.
It was a 308 short barrel Bergara, and she pulled it inside the blind. And it was a flashbang. I couldn't hear or see nothing.
Oh, do one of these.
I didn't even know what happened to the buck, but it was down. But
That's awesome, dude. So she was pregnant and shot.
She was pregnant and shot 2 deer in Kentucky and then Indiana when they were 1 and 3. So like 3 years in a row after.
That's badass.
That is badass.
Yeah, so they've grown up with it, and that's all we eat. So
they were born with it.
Yeah, but we don't have that deer camp aspect. So that's what I'm searching for this year. And
it's so
we don't
hard,
have
dude.
that culture. Michigan and PA, like they have these cultures, and I haven't experienced that in Indiana because just certain gun seasons or whatever. But yeah,
Let me ask you guys this. I'm gonna play devil's advocate because that's fun. With the does this also kind of like purposely being disrespectful to like Michigan and PA, like you brought up. Does small buck culture create better hunting camps?
Yeah.
Well,
I disagree. But does it? Small buck culture.
If you have a part 2, Bobby's take on that would be really good. He has the buck pull culture of Michigan, so he does some stuff with that.
Okay, but let me ask you this though. When I say small buck culture, that's going to piss people off in PA and Michigan and other states that are deemed small buck. But is it more, here's what I'm getting at. Is it more about the shooting of the deer than the quality of the deer?
No, I think that Michigan and PA have the most hunters or highest density of hunters, right? So more hunters, more hunting camps.
Higher deer densities too.
But more pressure, more, you're shooting younger age class because they never get to a higher age class because there's so many hunters. Like
I imagine those camps more like the olden day camps. Like
But here's another thing too.
It's still like the old school.
Here's the thing. There's no right answer to this because there's 1,000 ways to slice this. Because, okay, are they just gun hunters? They just go for the camp camaraderie and they don't really care so much about the deer, so they shoot any deer. Where we're going for quality deer because it pushes us to be more into deer hunting and more calculated because we're hunting specific deer. So our camp culture is more like strategy, fun and strategy based, where theirs is just walk around and shoot based.
Well, I don't want to say us and them because I think we participate in both. And I think
let's segregate ourselves from them.
We are them.
I'm just kidding.
We are because like in PA, we take our archery hunting very seriously and like we only want to shoot mature bucks and we, very calculated. And then rifle season comes and all rules are out. We invite all of our friends, all of our family. We've got 10 people hunting 50 acres. Like if a buck runs through there, he's getting shot. And so much for like letting the young bucks live. We don't care. And but it's fun. We have all of our friends and family together. We play cards. We drink beer. We have a big buck contest. Like
it's deer camp.
And so we complain that we don't have the age structure, but we're also part of the problem because we promote it during rifle season.
I respect that honesty.
You know what I mean? And but we love it. So
I totally get all of it, and there's no right answer. Like I have this like devil on my shoulder on one side that wants to be like, fuck that, because all you guys do complain about how you don't got big deer and you're in Illinois and there's 150s around every tree and fuck you, and Devin just proved it. There are 150s around every tree. And this, I get it. I want that my devil on that, and then the angel on the other side's like, it's all just about fun and just camaraderie and all that stuff. But you know what I think? It can be both.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You can grow a healthy deer herd. Bigger bucks are always cooler.
What you're saying about the jackets?
Gold jacket, green jacket, who gives a shit?
That's what I mean.
I do agree. I do agree. But I'd rather have camps where we kill 167-inch deer and we're all stoked about it. And then we're all back. Yeah, we're drinking and having a good time, and which we haven't played cards yet. We need to play cards tomorrow because I need to learn. But like we need to do. You got to stay, Weston. And then I want to do that, which we're doing, and we're doing it now. But then I also want us to like push ourselves to be more calculated hunters, because I think there's more fun in the strategy and the hypotheticals and the what ifs and what's this deer doing, because I think it elevates. One, I think it's good for your brain because we're always like, you're pushing yourself physically, mentally. It's fun, and we're all helping each other do it and motivate. Like, I'll go through my scenario and you'd be like, you just got to get in there sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? You're right. I'm just going to go in there and sit. Like, that's such an important thing. It's so fun. And we're trying to hunt big deer. We're all hunting next level deer right now. Yeah. If we're on the average, if we're honest, all of us are hunting next level deer as far as a buck is concerned. But I get, if you just want to shoot any buck, I respect that as well. And am I coming off negative?
No.
You guys are all kind of looking at me like I'm being a dickhead.
No.
You guys are all like looking through me a little bit. Am I becoming transparent? Did I die?
No. Well, first of all, I want to clarify, like with PA, I don't want to say we have like.
This bores me.
We could have 150s around every corner if we had the age class. I do think we have the genetics. We just don't have the age class because of the number of hunters. So it's that's all it is. We do I think people give Pennsylvania a lot of shit, me included, because it can be frustrating. But we do have and like to the point where Andy's like, maybe we should leave Illinois because I have better bucks showing up on camera at home, when we really do.
Well, what's the difference? 'Cause this is all unlimited.
Andy.
Oh, God. So these tags are unlimited, right?
Been lying.
PA is unlimited?
Yeah, yep.
Is there just more people in PA?
Yes.
And that's the problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
More hunters.
Yeah, it's like hunters per square mile is like something they track, and it's like.
But the Midwest is notoriously known
Well, it's
for
about
Yeah.
damn time those hunters voted in PA.
Right.
Yeah, good showing
Go
up.
Trump.
Yeah, we won you the White House.
But Devin, for a mule deer guy, like the Midwest is known for like genetic.
Everything.
Yeah.
And, our dirt's better when we're crop. Like,
Your dirt is. I see her dirt, and I'm like, man, I wish we had that dirt.
It's
Literally,
true.
It's nice dirt.
It's black.
You got
It's
nice
black,
dirt.
rich dirt. You smell the dirt.
Rich in nutrients.
We did a soil test called Joe and
Joe's
Daryl.
like, how the fuck do you
They're
ever
like,
get anything to grow?
you can't get anything to grow. That dirt is shit.
Oh, at home?
Like, here's
So
a
bad.
picture. It grows. It's got
So
good
bad.
seed.
It's like growing in dust.
Yeah.
But,
No,
it's.
I don't think you're being negative. I think that part of it is just the way that hunting culture has become. It's like it is kind of a competitive and cutthroat, and people are chasing deer that maybe they aren't ready to chase. You know what I mean? Like there's there's
levels to it.
progression,
Yeah,
and there's I don't know, but you also we take it very, very seriously, but at the same time we have fun. And I think there's a lot of people that aren't having fun. So why are you doing it?
Well, a lot of people put external pressures on themselves, and we're all guilty of it in a way,
Yeah.
Like
Social media doesn't help either.
social media definitely makes it worse. I'll tell you though, I don't necessarily think I put social media pressure on myself, but what I said earlier is I'm getting messages at this point. It's like, you normally got a good one down. It's like that's social media pressure that I didn't invite on myself.
Yeah.
Right.
You're bringing that to me. First of all, what a weird message to send to somebody a little bit.
Come on, guys. Sometimes the deer wins.
But also it's kind of flattering. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you think that of me? That's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think maybe that's
double-edged sword. Yeah.
what they mean. But also I'm not really that worried about it. I'm just
shouldn't be.
I'm in the zone right now.
You just haven't had the right opportunity yet, but you will.
You will.
You will.
Thanks, guys. You mean that?
You will.
Yeah.
You will.
Hopefully while we're here, because I want to celebrate.
Yeah, I'm trying to put your fucking bitch ass face on a t-shirt, motherfucker, and wear it to the Ohio class.
You're trying to yell louder in Devon.
Rachel on the front, Andy on the back.
If I were to guess, looking at the weather, it'd be Sunday or Sunday night, probably Monday morning.
Sunday.
Damn it, I won't be here. What the? Hey, just remember, make sure you stick with the fetish.
Hey. I'm not doing that. What's that called?
I don't know what it's called.
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah, some sort of weird kink. I mean,
It's
do
like
it
when they
again.
eat in front of you, they touch the mic and
Yeah,
shit.
I see it on-
ASMR.
But the fetish, the whole
ASMR,
fetish
yeah.
part is you gotta stick with it, and then when you kill it,
You're being punished for being a bad boy, and then you'll finally get your success, right? Is that what a fetish
Yeah,
is?
and the fetish thing. That's over.
That's over.
Wait, what? We can't say being punished for being a bad boy? Is that too far? What kind of fetish? I mean, I'm in the different fetishes then, apparently, than you. Devin, what kind of fetishes are you into?
Well, I do like big bucks.
Yeah, you like good G2s?
Wait, bucks, bulls, bitches, and bows. That's what I'm into.
Damn. All right. I'm trying to fill a tag so we can
put that on a t-shirt.
Hunter's Box Club. Subscribe now.
Yeah. It's my turn.
Can we get some trophy line stuff in a Hunter's Box Club in the future, you think?
Yeah, probably.
Let's put a cool ass design on a t-shirt, dude. Let's do it.
Oh, I thought we were gonna get saddles.
Saddles in every box.
Well, that's why I hook them.
I think I got
free advertising.
My God.
T-shirts.
Oh, that's what we need.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
We need. Okay, I got some trophy line Hunter's Box Club ideas. We need this.
Let's roll it.
Hey, how do they get a free box?
I forgot. Click the link in the episode description.
Free box. Badass design.
Sick new design.
WCB exclusive
I'm gonna
t-shirt.
click on that.
Hey, and you get a tape measure that adds 40 inches
Stretchy
to your
tape.
butt. What did Austin say when he measured his buddy's deer?
It's stretchy tape.
I measured him, but it was a little stretchy. Which Austin,
Elastic tape.
That's okay. So Austin was here Monday
Austin's
night.
mad at deer and he measures them. He does not give them credit.
That's Andy Bullock.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You're
Austin was here Monday night and we were looking at DeerCast and the weather and everything. And he's like, yeah, I'm not hunting tomorrow. And I said, you know what? That's how I feel. Like, I know we're only here for a limited amount of time, but I shouldn't hunt just to hunt. Like, if the wind's not right, the weather's not like,
Don't kick your own ass.
right. So I was like, all right, if Austin's not hunting, I'm not hunting. So I didn't go hunting.
Yeah, I
And the
didn't
deer
either.
were
Don't you
mad.
blame Austin.
Hey, listen,
You're
there was
blaming
one
Austin on
deer
that.
moving.
You know what I read online on Instagram from one of those influencers?
What?
There's no bad day to sit a deer stand.
You listen to influencers?
Is this what they said?
Just what they said.
Don't blame me. I'm just saying what they said.
He searched whitetail tactics on
And
Instagram,
then I guess
and
what?
that's what comes up.
AI.
And then I woke up that next morning.
Go to the ridge.
Did you even go to bed? Did you just go hunting?
Spotlight.
Whoa, cheater.
Oh, don't start that.
Jeez almighty. It's
Don't
a
start
joke.
that naughty talk.
Naughty. Ooh. Spotlight.
We need to get out of here.
Can you spotlight out?
Yeah, totally legal, Devin.
No.
But what if you don't have a weapon?
No, you can't. You're not in Illinois.
Some states you can.
You can in Pennsylvania.
You can't spotlight deer in Illinois.
Oh, yeah. I've heard
Hey,
your adventures. I want to go on those adventures.
First of all, I got to give a shout out to Jeff Foxworthy. Do you remember on the old Monster Buck series when he had Spotlight on Deer?
I don't
And it
know
was like
that.
a talk show. It was the first podcast, hunting podcast. It was the whole thing. It was a parody, but his show, they're on a back porch of like this like trailer thing. Welcome to this week's episode, Spotlight on Deer, and they talk about deer. That's fucking hilarious.
That is funny.
Spotlight on Deer. That's genius.
We're stealing that.
Steal it.
Yeah. Anyway,
we can spotlight in Pennsylvania, and Andy and I, like, we never go because we don't stay up late enough to go spotlighting. But one night we're like, hey, let's go spotting, and so we get in our truck, we take a spotlight, and we realize that our new truck, there's nowhere to plug the spotlight.
There's no
in.
cigarette lighter. We can't even fucking take our truck spot.
It
And I was like,
doesn't
this is
work.
bullshit. Fuck.
gotta get an adapter. Sell it.
Yeah.
This is dumb.
Sell it. Gotta get a regular spotlight with a wall outlet plug in.
It's called Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit. Get with
Got
the
the
times.
old school cigarette lighter one.
It's getting late and we got to hunt in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Rachel, closing thoughts.
I think I'm going to kill a buck tomorrow. I think that everyone is going to see better action tomorrow, and it's about to kick off. So
I love that prediction.
Get your butt in a stand.
Devin, final thoughts.
Buck, bulls,
babes,
friends,
bitches,
and bows.
Okay.
Bucks, bulls, friends, and bows.
Andy, final thoughts.
I think everybody should enjoy a whitetail camp at some point in their life. And if you don't have one now, find yourself some friends and just go try it because it's been a great time.
How do they-
Bunk room and talk to your buddies at night.
How do people find friends, man? That's the biggest challenge.
I
nowadays.
don't know.
Hey, but I am going to make a roll tonight. I'm going to pass out. So if you guys
No bunk talk.
Oh,
huh?
really?
Shut up, Devin.
Yeah,
It's
Devin,
like
you'll be telling
every time I'm about to fall asleep, Devin's like, "Hey, guess what?"
Oh, I got a story.
I think Devin heads the fucking.
You
bunk
don't have
talk.
to get up in the morning. You don't have a buck tag anymore.
I've got a doe tag.
Yeah, shut up.
Well, you got to understand though.
Weston, final
I have a
thoughts?
fetish.
Oh yeah,
Buck, doe, coyote.
Oh, he got a coyote.
Midwest Slam. Oh, you did get a coyote.
I did.
a little mangy pup.
He ain't mangy. I'll show you a picture. I'm taking him home.
No tail.
He's dude, I've seen those mangy ones out here. Judge showed me one tonight. It looked like a chupacabra.
That's what it is.
Chupacabra.
Yeah, chupacabra. We'll talk about that later. We'll tell our doe stories later. We got other deer stories to tell.
We do.
Hey,
What?
someone stole the White Russians.
Oh,
Hey.
White Russians in camp. Weston, what do you got, bro? Funny final thoughts. Funny thoughts.
I
Final
second
thoughts.
what Andy said. I've experienced two deer camps the last 2 years because I just don't come from that background. And make one with your friends, go out of state, rent an Airbnb, go pound public.
I'll stay in your buddy's
whatever.
unfinished basement, put cots down there, and
Yeah.
fucking put up a shitty card table.
Yeah,
Bingo.
literally whatever it takes, because it's worth it. But yeah, I'm
Side quest thought real quick, Weston. I'm sorry. In the WCB group on Facebook, if you don't have one, post something in there saying you're trying to create one from this episode.
Yeah.
Because I think that's a good way to now you pre-plan for next year. Get a group of dudes that are close in the area and just create a camp.
Yeah.
So anyway,
absolutely. No, I'm just gonna shoot whatever tomorrow. I'm probably gonna head home because I think we got some rain coming in, which probably would be good, but I need to head home. And Indiana cams are on fire, and
you're itching to get back.
Three kids at home. I'm gonna get home.
Your tag's good till
Three
January.
kids and a
dude.
wife.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you get home, buddy.
Yeah, get home and get some time.
Don't
in
forget
there
about
and
that
get
wife.
stand.
Hey, your tag is good till January. We can figure something
You
out.
always come back.
Exactly.
We'll figure it out. Eric?
No. Dev? Congrats, buddy.
Eric?
Yeah.
Thanks, amigo.
Yeah. Good luck to everyone else out there that still has a tag in their pocket.
I'm jealous though. You want to know why?
Why?
Because you killed a doe.
I killed a doe. Doe bros.
Doe
bros.
D-O-U-G-H. Final thoughts. Congrats, Devin. I love you guys. I want to do another podcast tomorrow. We got to do a part 2 for you guys to leave. Well, if you guys are,
Kill something.
you guys are going to stay a little while longer, so we got time to podcast again.
Yeah.
Weston, it's good to see you, buddy. I'm glad you're out
thanks
here
for having me
hustling.
on again.
It's fun to have you
Yeah.
in camp, middle of the map hunting camp. It's a dream come true, man. It's what it's all about.
I love it.
I look
Been
forward to
fun.
this every year.
Many years
Thanks for
to
having
come.
us.
Yeah, we just need to keep rocking it. We'll figure it out always.
we'll be
And I want to make it bigger. I want all the cots lined
Oh.
up next door. I want everybody in here.
Okay, so we either need to put, remember, another row of bunks or
Yeah.
hammocks.
We could triple.
Hammock.
And a trophy line hammocks. You gotta
Hey.
make a hammock.
Hey, I'll rig something up
We
for
have
sure.
bingo vertical.
Yeah.
Are those steel frame?
Mm-hmm.
Can you weld a third bunk and we got to anchor them to the wall?
I can't weld that. Yes,
Yes,
I
you-
can.
Yeah, yes,
I
you
can.
Can we do?
You welded my
Hey.
part of my boat. You can do it.
Hey, can we do
Easy peasy.
triple bunks?
We can do quadruple bunks if you want.
Scotty was outside being sad.
I don't think we have the ceilings.
Well, the guy on top will just be a little.
Oh, we also
Put
need.
Rachel up there. She's short enough.
Yeah, I have to pee a lot though in the middle of
Rachel,
the
can
night.
you imagine quadruple chainsaws go?
Oh my gosh,
No.
they snore so much. Everyone
Yeah.
snores.
That
I
is the
haven't heard
worst
it
thing
yet.
about deer camp.
We're guys.
So
Funny.
we also need a fireplace because when we come in and we're cold.
Oh, she
I'm
wants
not. I'm not a brick guy.
And-
an electric fireplace.
What?
Like an
I already
electric
got one
one.
at home.
No, like real. I want wood fire.
We're not putting a fucking wood fire.
A wood
we
burner
need
in here.
we need a buck pole.
We got the poles. Just
We
gotta
got the poles.
just gotta get the concrete.
Devin's got the
They come
poles.
down from the ceiling.
From the triple bunk.
Don't tell anybody.
It's a work in progress, but it's
Okay.
a big upgrade. From
Listen,
last
we
year.
fucking tried. All right, we doubled the square footage.
And we
God
got
damn
a
it.
shower.
Oh my
Are you
gosh.
ever gonna be happy
You know
here,
what?
Rachel?
You know
We
what?
have
damn.
the giant dildo in the shower. You're not happy with that?
You know what's so funny? So, like last year, I went without a shower for so long. This year, there's a shower there, and I'll take a shower, but like I'm too lazy to wash my hair. And I showered tonight, and I washed my hair, and I'm like, why does my hair smell like campfire? The last time we were at a campfire was a week ago at Todd's, and I realized I haven't washed my hair in a week.
It's okay.
I'm too lazy.
It
God
happens.
damn.
Devin doesn't either.
Dirt
Look at him.
ball, you know?
Skanky bitch.
I know.
No wonder I shot you fucking deer.
You know what? I don't get winded because the deer like the campfire.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, I don't believe it either.
Hey.
But tomorrow you'll kill one
Bullshit.
because you washed your hair.
Oh. And it'll look beautiful for the pictures.
You'll be like, wow, that girl's hair is really. Oh, fuck.
Jesus.
She shot me.
Hey,
Oh my god.
she had beautiful hair.
She had beautiful hair. It was like she had 6 fingers on each chain. All right, I'm
right.
out of here. Thank you guys. Love you. Go shoot your bow. We love you. Peace.